Yo, what up, man? It's Dope Man, about your God, and right now you kicking it with Space City Collective right in the Southeast.
You're now kicking it with Space City. That's right.
Yo, what's going down? It's that boy T, the screwed up SA, and you now kicking it with Space City Podcast.
3.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for coming back, kicking it with Space City Collective. Before we get into this video, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Saloon Door. Make sure y'all go check them out. They got the best beer in the city.
They're located on Webster, NASA Road 1. NASA, and they have a new location in Pearland, so you gotta give them a shout.
Damn, boy, got 2 locations?
Yeah, they just opened up a second one.
But
They got food at the second one.
I don't think this man needs any introduction.
Just
He's
a
well
little-
known in the industry. My man's Outlaw, Isaac.
What's going down?
Welcome to the podcast.
Hell yeah.
How you feeling today, bro?
Beautiful, I'm off. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Saucy.
You don't really
I'm
get to
feeling
be off
good.
that much, or what?
Nah, never.
Always working?
What, 7 days a week, 16-hour days. You know the vibes.
When you got your own business, there ain't no off day.
Man, what?
Even when you off, somebody gonna call you on some.
Okay.
Some bullshit. Can I put something like on some bullshit?
All right, so I want to get to like the origin of your brand, like Outlaw. Where did that? What made you think of that? Or like,
Outlaw just like derives from the streets, really. So it's like before I sold clothes, I was in the hood on the block doing my thing. So
what block?
What block is this?
I was
Tell
on
us where you
Sherman.
from.
I'm on Sherman, still over there.
Where you
Can't
from,
give you the
brother?
address. I'm from Magnolia, Central Park.
Let's
You
go.
heard?
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
Magnolia.
But yeah, the word outlaw just stuck with me because it was like strong, real stiff. You know what I'm saying? It was something that you can't just overlook. You know what I'm saying? You have to acknowledge it. Tupac, big influence, huge influence. on
Okay,
the
yeah,
word
I
outlaw.
love that Tupac
Yeah.
shirt, the one with the big.
Yeah, the outlaw with the Tupac in the back with
Him
the fuck
flicking,
you.
yeah.
with the fuck you. Yeah, that's pretty much like what we.
So
What we
being
resonate
a
with.
rebel in a way.
Yeah, pretty much just going against the grain.
Doing your own thing.
But I mean, it does have some like a positive spin on it too, as well. You know what I'm saying? Because me being able to get out of what I was doing into what I'm doing now, it took away it brought me back to my innocence. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
was like, all right, cool. Now I can pretty much just focus on something positive, putting a positive spin on what I've been
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
You know, all my negative situations and shit like that.
Was
So-
that always Outlaw, or was there names of?
Nah, it was always Outlaw. Outlaw was supposed to be a practice brand, so I was just supposed to like learn shit with Outlaw. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, let me figure this out because back when I was doing it, nobody was really doing it in the city
Yeah.
the way that I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, let me learn some shit about this real quick, and then let me jump to something else and let me just perfect my craft. But
For sure.
just learning through Outlaw helped me perfect my craft, and people just kind of stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? They were like, yo, Outlaw. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Do you remember when it? Oh, so people were calling you before,
Yeah, so
like an Outlaw.
the way I started was I would just make a couple shirts and I would give them to the homies. They'll go out to the clubs, the bars, in
People's-
the hood, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying, wherever they were at. People start asking them like, yo, where's it from? Where's it from? So the whole thing with Outlaw was supposed to be secret, kind of like I didn't want nobody to know who I was, who was making it. I wanted y'all to buy it for purely what it was. If you didn't like me, you didn't know that the clothes were from me, you would just be like, you know, I like those clothes. So I didn't want
Yeah.
nobody just judging it from
It was real
having a
low-key.
problem or issue with me, you know what I'm saying? So
How long ago did you start the brand?
man, I want to say 2014 is when I produced my first set of things. That was the Pimp C flip rip. There's a famous picture of Pimp C wearing a hat, and instead of Puma, it says Pimp, and it has a dog on a
Yeah.
leash. That was my first joint. I didn't know what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like
Some you like.
ripping shit, like
Yeah.
how all the old streetwear brands
Mhm.
did. I was like, man, let me flip a logo. Let me just steal some shit, pretty
Yeah.
much, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me just do this and try to put it on the streets. Big fan of Pimp C. Love the way that he moved the whole like do-it-yourself thing. Like, fuck the industry, fuck the bigger people. You don't really need all that shit. Just focus in, zone in on what you want to do, and kind of go after it. That was the main thing. When it was a couple people that kind of influenced me when it came to the brand, and Pimp C was one of them. You know what I'm saying? So
It was an Outlaw for sure.
yeah, most def. And when I dropped that, I had to get permission from a lot of people. So I had to get permission from his wife, his kids.
Did you?
He's a Leo, which is his bodyguard. DJ Beto.
There's a Leo, yeah. I follow him.
There's a bunch of people that I had to get clearance through. Even Bazaar, which is over here. I don't know if it's still open over
Yeah.
here. But
They closed it.
Bazaar
closed
Bazaar
it.
was
It's something
one of
else.
the
Rock and
first
roll it
people.
now.
Yeah, they used to do. They're the ones that came out with that merch, so I had to go to them and get that shit cleared too. So I was driving around from here to
Oh,
PA.
so you did it the right way? Like,
Yeah, nah, for sure. I make sure that's one thing I did make sure from the jump is I made sure that everything was done properly. I was like not trying to step on no toes. That's big down here, stepping on toes. It's a term, so it's like you don't want to do that because if you get caught up in the wrong shit, then yeah, it's gonna look bad on you.
Yeah.
But Bun B was the last person that I kind of got.
Turn your microphone.
I got what you call it from a clearance from.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I had to drive out to one of his shows out in Dallas, and I just let him know. I was like, yo, if you rock this, he was the first person with the clothing. So I was like, yo, if you wear this, like on a public, stand, I was like, yo, if you wear this, then I know I got everybody's blessings. I was like, yo, I talked to his wife, his kids, everybody got buku pieces. I was printing out shit like crazy before I made any dollars off of it. But Bun was one of the last people to get it. And then when I gave it to him in Dallas, he was going to Austin the next day for South by Southwest. And he wore it on Sway in the morning. And that's a huge fucking platform.
Yeah.
So I go to bed and then I wake up and,
People saying you
bro,
shit.
people are hitting me like crazy. They're like, yo, Bun's wearing your shit. Bun's wearing your shit on Sway in the morning. And I was like, what? I was like, nah. I went back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I'm going to get back up, do some whatever I was doing that day. But yeah, I got back up and rolled me up some herbs, started looking at Instagram, and I was like, oh shit, he's really wearing this shit on the fucking on the podcast thing, whatever it was that they were doing, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn. So next thing you know, I just get in gear and I go make a bunch of shit, bro. And I was like, yo, I need to drop this shit ASAP. Because if I don't, then I'm gonna
You're
lose
gonna miss
my.
that.
Yeah, bro, that was a pivotal moment
It's
for
like
my
a
brand.
wrap.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody as big as Bun B to be wearing my shit was like,
Shout out to Bun B. He's the first to wear our brand too.
Word?
Yeah,
That's what's
first
up.
artist to wear Space
He
City.
was at
merch.
Best Buy and so your homie, right?
Yeah, but tell him the story was Gio was going to Active
I was
Athlete.
an active athlete and
The
What
one
was
in
that
the
shit
hood?
for? Yeah,
the one off of
Cullen.
Reveille? Oh, in
Cullen.
Reveille? Oh yeah, okay,
Nah,
okay,
on
Cullen.
Cullen.
Okay.
That
So-
shirt was supposed to get shipped off to somebody.
it was already shipped. Like I had the label on it and everything. Like the shirt was in the package. And
My
I seen-
foot gave
and I
to somebody
seen-
else's shit.
Yeah. I seen Bun B at Active. I was like, damn, I got this shirt, but it's like ready to get shipped off. So I was like, man, I'm
2X, right?
I got another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just gave him the shirt. I was like, hey, I'm a big fan of yours. Just here's my shirt. I just started a shoe store. You're like, that's what's up, bro. Appreciate it.
Solido. That's
And,
solid. Hell yeah.
I bought my shoes and got out of there. But
We didn't think nothing of it. I was like, that's a dope
I was
ass
like, oh, I
move.
wonder if he's
Nah,
gonna wear
Bun
it.
is definitely
That's
a
what I
big
thought to
supporter
myself.
of
I wonder
everybody
if
in
he's
the
gonna
city.
wear it, bro.
That's one thing I can say about Bun. He's always supported everybody in the city.
Yeah, they
There's
say
a lot
he's
of
big on
artists
small
that really
business.
don't support, that aren't as big as Bun, but Bun is huge and he supports everybody. in the
Yeah.
They
city.
say he loves local brands.
Bro, what? Ain't nobody rocking us. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he likes to show love.
Yeah, so my homie ends up like, this is months later, we're working or something, and he sends me like a picture of Bun B at Best Buy. I forgot which location, and he's like, hey bro, Bun B's over here doing some like, I think it was like political campaign, right? Or I don't know what
That's
it
when
was.
he was- yeah, I think that's when he was.
And he
doing
was
that
wearing a
stuff.
Space City tee inside of Best Buy, like doing
Chilling,
like
some shopping.
Yeah,
That's what's up. Yeah, I fuck with Bun. He's good people.
Yeah, I didn't know he was gonna wear it, but Lil Flip wore our shirt. We did a little flip to the SUC, the SCC.
Yeah.
The
And
Space
he
City.
wore that one. It was a hoodie.
My favorite,
That
one of my
came out of
favorite
hoodie.
freestylers. Old school
Yeah.
freestyle. What you got, Mitch? Why you so quiet over there, bro?
He's thinking about
What
he
you
wants to
thinking
ask
about,
you.
bro?
Nah.
What you got?
Oh, yeah. You're the
She's
one
so quiet.
who's excited about this.
Man, I've known Mitch for years. Go ahead. Mitch used to be in the shop acting a fool before he was here.
Look, before all this, man, nah, this is cool, bro. 'Cause, like you said, I've been knowing you for a while, and it's just been, you focusing on your brand, and it's been like a lot of trends that come and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you've been one of the brands that have stayed like the same and still producing, the amount of hits that you do, or the amount of, banger shirts that you do.
Y'all
and-
heard it. He said it, not me.
We're
Like, he said it, not
look,
me.
we see people bring Outlaw
Yeah.
merch, whether it's a sock, shorts,
Yeah.
tee, hat.
You ain't
People
seen
wear
the
that
chones
shit
yet?
every day. Not the chones. Yeah, you need to show us those.
I got the chones.
Nah,
I got
real talk, but we
everything.
see people bringing, like, always wearing your brand, like, on the daily. Like, just
Yeah.
like, oh, it's Outlaw.
to the
socks.
point where it's
Yeah.
become like kind of like a landmark for Houston. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Outlaw, yeah, they're from Houston, or Outlaw, yeah, you ain't never heard of that? You know what I mean? Type of deal.
I used to rip and run all up and down 45 from here to Galveston.
You got a big support
409.
from Southeast,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, for sure. Super huge. I used to go to couple high schools out here.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to South Houston, the Trojans.
I went there.
You did too,
I went to
right?
Milby
Nah.
too. So
Yeah, I
went
went
to
to
Milby.
Milby. I went to South Houston.
I always say that. Mitch went there.
I went to this one school, big ass school. What was the name of it?
I went to
CP.
Houston County.
Oh yeah, that too.
CP.
There too.
I was in CEP too.
What was the name of it though? It's over here off the Beltway. They're the Mustangs or some shit like that.
Oh, Memorial?
Memorial. I went to Pasadena Memorial. That was a big
Damn,
ass
you
school.
went to 3 different high schools?
Bro, I went to like 5 different high schools. Bro, yeah.
You're getting kicked out or what?
Yeah, I know a lot of people through high school. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. High school was fun. I had a lot of fun in high school. A lot of problems though.
The one design that I remember just seeing all the fucking time, everywhere people had it, was God Bless the Trap.
God bless
Mhm.
Trap. People think that's his own brand. They're like, yo, this is like, this is the God Bless Trap brand, huh? I'm like, nah, that's part of Outlaw. That was one of my, I
Has
didn't know what I
anybody
was
tried
doing.
to bite that?
Yeah, for
Right.
sure. Bro, I walked in stores and had to rip shit off of walls before. I was like, you fucking playing with me, right?
What?
Like, come on, don't play with me like that. Yeah. But,
Where did that come from?
bro, I have buku people hitting me up like, yo, let's do God bless this, God bless that, God bless this. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. And I'm like, I ain't switching it up. It's just a small saying. Like, I come from that life, so I'm just like, you know, I would want other people to wear it and have like a positive spin on it. You know what I'm saying? So, God bless the trap. Just whatever trap you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like a trap
Whether
to me
it's
is
selling
just
shirts,
whether
whatever you're
working,
doing.
basically.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, a trap is something that keeps you coming back. It's like, shit, God got the most traps in America. Boy, God got a trap on every block damn near. You know what I'm saying? So may God bless everybody's
God
trap.
bless the hustle, basically.
Bro,
right?
bless it, please. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not talking to God, make sure you talk to God and ask Him to bless your shit. Stop playing.
Do
For
you
real.
think that was a shirt that was like,
Bro, that was a banger.
That was monumental, right?
Bro, that was a
Big.
that was
banger.
like the most
When I put the
best-selling-
Mexico flag over that joint, oh my God, bro. That shit was crazy. I was tripping out on that. I think I sold like 68 units that same day. I was screen printing them myself.
on the fly.
Uh-huh. Just as soon as someone ordered it, boom, I'm screen printing it. But I remember like people coming in left and right in my door. That's when I owned a screen print shop. Oh, excuse me, with one of the homies that did Soul Purpose back in the day. But after Soul Purpose, we went and did a screen print shop, and that's when I got hyped. I was like, okay, now I can print my own shit. Now I don't need Harwin or any
Yeah,
just do
manufacturers
everything
or
in-house.
anything like that. You know
You were
what I'm saying?
printing out the
So-
Soul shirt,
Yeah.
the shirts for that?
Mhm.
But the white ones were just one hit.
Just one hit, yeah, for sure. Those
Which
are
one?
the easiest.
The
the
Soul
Mexican.
Purpose shirts?
What is that?
Yeah, we were printing
You were
all
printing
those.
those out
Yeah,
too?
we were printing all
Oh,
those
damn.
up too. That was crazy,
What is
bro.
that?
So that was the old store that I used to work for. That was off of Westheimer, where
It's kind of like this.
Nah, we used to sell. So we used to sell Stussy, Undefeated, 10 Deep.
Oh,
Kinda like
This
a
is
Urban
when shit
Assault.
was hop. This
So
when shit was
I heard
popping
about
though
it
back in the day.
through the groups, like the shoe groups.
Yeah.
There used to be a guy that would sell, or like, that would be his name. I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but that would
It
be
might
their
have been.
name. And that's what they would buy shoes through there. And
Yeah, it might have
I
been.
think they released like a pair of shirts, but I never heard. That was like old,
Yeah,
probably
that
like
shit's old. I don't
12
even
years
remember
ago or
it.
something like that.
Probably a little
Like,
more. That shit's old. But before that, I was working for Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch was like a big eye opener for me.
Sucker Punch.
The
Yeah,
Bud?
Sucker Punch was back in the Gap, bro. We
Oh,
used to have a
no.
shop right off of Westheimer and Dunleavy. But that was a huge eye opener for me. We were like the first account in Houston with, we were the first diamond account. Like, Nikki, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
That shit
we
was
were the
popping
first people.
so
This is before
much,
Premium
man.
had that joint, you know what I'm saying? I think we switched out with Premium.
What happened
They
to
gave
them?
us a Crooks and Castles account, and we gave them the diamond account. And shit, they took off with that. We should have kept that shit, like, for real. Sucker Punch was dope, though. We ended up doing a collab with Rocksmith and Bun B. And that shit was doing numbers, bro. I was, like, tripping out on that shit. We were over at the Pearland Town Center at that time. And when we did that collaboration, I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, our name's on this, and we're selling hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of units, maybe even like thousands. But that tripped me out. That was like the first time that I could actually grasp in my mind, like, yo, you can do this. You can make these clothes and be in the rooms with these big brands. Rocksmith was a huge brand at the time. I don't know if y'all remember the Rocksmith, but that was like a very, very big brand. They were
I
they
don't
were around with
remember.
the hundreds, Crooks
I
and
remember all them
Castles,
other ones.
Mishka. that real streetwear shit. But I mean, I don't know. Not too many of those brands are around anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna
and
say, what happened to Sucker Punch or what?
Sucker Punch, it just kind of fell apart because it was a lot of hands dipped in. You know what I'm saying? I can't really speak on it too much because
It was a retail or
it was a retail
Okay.
business. Yeah, we sold the same shit like 10D, Crooks and Castles, the hundreds. We sold Can't Stop the Crooks. So that was the brand before Crooks and Castles. Yeah, you had to sell a certain amount to get the actual big account.
Okay.
So kind of like Polo, they
Yeah,
have like
Beverly
purple
Hills and
label, all
shit.
that shit. Yeah. So that was pretty dope though. I tripped out on that. That was a very, very, very big eye opener for me. That's the one that let me
That kind
know.
of told you like I can like.
That's the one that dipped my feet in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody at Sucker Punch, bro. Everybody. Joel, he's part of Havoc Oro. You know what I'm saying? He's a b-boy that I looked up to when I was a child. Rodrigo, that's my dog, Drigo. We here. He used to say that all the time. And Mark, he hired me. There was a couple other
whenever,
people.
like, it was falling apart, or like.
Yeah, bro. I got to see it at its top, and then I got to see it fall.
So that experience also helps you with your own business, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Kinda, you know, like,
For sure.
all right, I'm not gonna.
It wasn't the most positive experience for me at the end because, you know, just like any business, you're gonna clash at times. You know what I'm saying? So, with the falling of that, a lot of us started kind of clashing. So, it was but everybody's cool now. We're everybody's just like, yo, that's just
Yeah,
water
had
under the
sneakers?
bridge. Yeah.
They had sneakers?
We did have sneakers, but this is back when like customizing was like. It wasn't the way it is nowadays. People were just like airbrushing on shoes
Yeah.
and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So we did have some like high end sneakers in there, not like Louis Vuitton or anything like that. But we had like we had a couple J's in there. It wasn't too crazy like what y'all motherfuckers doing right now, though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
the game is
Nikes.
crazy now, bro. What y'all do, like this game is crazy. I was looking at some prices on the sneakers and I was like, I used to have this when I was a kid. You know what I'm
did
saying?
did you ever think that the sneaker game would get to this point, like this crazy?
Yeah.
as
When I was a
far as-
kid, it's like dreams. You know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah.
like, yo, because I was really big into vintage stuff before it was like cool. You know what I'm saying? And I would always be like, yo, this is worth this much money, and people would be like, nah, it's not worth that. It's worth this much. And I'm like, to you know what I'm saying? But to somebody that like fantasizes over these things that never had them before, it's worth a pretty penny to them. You know what I'm saying? So I just remember having shoes and collecting them as a youngster. I was like I think I was like a size 8.5. I was buying shoes at like a 10 and a half and still wearing them. Just, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, yo, I'm going to fit in these Jones one day. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, yo, I'm going to fit these, but never.
Did you ever flip shoes on? Like,
Yeah, for sure. Most
as a
def.
kid?
Yeah, most def. Back in the day when the Reeboks was the 2 for $89, I was
Bro, I got this.
hitting suckers over the head.
Bro, I always tell them, I
Playing
was in
with me.
CEP in 7th grade. I got the Reebok Soldiers, the 2 for $89.
Yeah, with the rubber
The
bottom
black.
joints and shit.
Nah, I got the just all
The
black with the
solids?
strap across.
Yeah, it says Soldier on them.
Yeah.
Them
So I
shits
took
was
those to
hidden.
school, right? And some dude from Dead End was like, hey, bro. He had the flu games, leather one.
I was trading for
He's like, hey,
Jordans.
bro, trade me your shoes. Like, I'll give you these J's. Like, they're used. I had this.
Yeah.
Mine were brand new. First time I wore them, traded them for some flu games.
Yeah, for sure. Ebos were a thing, though. I call them Ebos. E-E-E-B-O. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
bro.
Ebos were a thing, bro.
That was a
Like,
Big,
if you were on the block getting it, you definitely had you a pair of Reeboks. Classics, too, you know what
You
I'm
had
saying?
any British Knights?
Some what?
British Knights?
Oh, what? I think I had maybe, like, the white and black pair, the classic, the high tops.
Mhm.
Yeah. But those weren't out, like, that. I think I got them, like, at a resale shop or something, like a thrift store. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I remember
That's just stuff that I would like stumble across. It
Did
was
they have
never
those
in
in
the
big stores?
back in the day they used to have them
Yeah.
at I want to say Fallas Paredes, or I want to say
For
it was
sure.
like one of those little stores like
Uh-huh.
that they would have like
you had
a
to
little,
stumble across that
yeah,
shit.
a
though.
little corner where
Yeah,
they
you
would
had
still
to
have 3 or
definitely
4
stumble
British
across that
Knights in
shit.
stock.
Marshalls and shit.
But yeah, the shoe game where it is now, I definitely knew it was gonna get there. Especially when what are them J's that came out with the suitcase, $200 joints? Was it the 17?
The 17.
The
Yeah.
red
Once
and
those
black.
came out, I was like, oh, $200. That's a lot of money for a shoe back then. You know what I'm saying?
That was
Especially
the
for-
first shoe to retail
If
for
you were a
that
single
high.
mom or a single father back then, trying to, provide a $200 shoe for your son to go to school and fuck up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, that was expensive, son.
My mom got me them.
Bro, them
The red
sh-
suitcase.
them
and
shits
the, and
was
the gray one.
expensive. Once I saw that, though, I was like, oh, that's it. Like, the sky's the limit. Like if they're going for 200, they're gonna resell for 400 one day. Not yet, but one day. You know what I'm saying? So I think the craziest sneakers, what we were talking about earlier, to me is the with the dunk.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, why is this shoe so much? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit's crazy.
It's crazy.
You could damn near put a down payment on the house with that shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, for real.
That shit's insane. If you own some of these sneakers, be smart with them. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out and just hug them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have over 10 to 20 pairs of shoes, be very smart with them, because one day they could kind of change your future if you really wanted to get into something else. You know what I'm saying?
Sneakers changed his life.
Yeah, I've sold
Nah, for
multiple sneakers on different things. Like, I sold those Travis Scott dunks from my Lexus. You know what I'm saying? So it's like small things that I still have in my closet. I'm like, yo, I could really get some money for this if I wanted to. So if my business ever was doing bad, I can just go, you know, do something like that. You feel me? So I just never. Business doing good. We doing great. You heard?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So how long you been into like sneakers and streetwear?
Oh
in general?
man, what was the flood when it came when we was kids? I forgot the name of the flood that came when we was kids.
Ike?
I was super
Katrina.
young. I was a kid.
Katrina was
Oh,
But I think it hit us a little.
It was a
Nah, it
long
was
time
before-
ago,
it was
way
bef-
before
It was
all
Ike
these.
though,
But
Nah, it was before Ike. It was like in the 2000s, right?
my mom was like, "Yo, grab everything that you love, like that you need, that you just have to have." I grabbed my computer. Shout out to LimeWire. I love music. I always have been a fan of music. You know what I'm saying? And I grabbed my shoes. That was it. That's all I needed. I was like, yo, I just need my shoes and that. So I was probably like, I want to say like anywhere in between 10 to 13 when that shit hit. So yeah, but I mean, I fell in love with shoes when my dad would always buy me Jordans as a child. You know what I'm saying? It was like the status, like when you were in school. Like if you didn't have J's on your feet, then
Who was you?
Yeah, who was you? You know what I'm saying? So I think my first pair of baby shoes were Jordans. My dad don't even like basketball. He probably don't even know who the fuck Jordan is. You know what I'm saying? Like if he saw him, he'd probably be like, I don't know who the fuck that is. But my dad don't know nothing about basketball or nothing like that. But he does know that that was like the status at that point. Like, yo, you have to have Jordans on your feet. So coming from, he didn't have a fucking athletic bone in his body. He was a skater. You know what I'm saying? So it was a little different. But for him to have me in Jordans all the time, I can't say what he did for him, but you know what I'm saying? He definitely had him on my feet all day long.
Yeah.
So that was something that I was always been like thankful for. I was like, yo, he's always kept me fresh, you know what I'm saying? So I get my style from my mom and my dad. It ain't from Twitter or TikTok or Instagram or my favorite rapper or any of that, you know what I'm saying? So my style directly comes from my mother and my father. So I gotta thank them for that, you know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Yeah, there wouldn't be no Outlaw if it wasn't for them to, you know, instilling this type of steez that I have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like all over the place. It's from, my dad went from punk to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So he was in that transition to where it was like, there was no hip hop music back then. It was a bunch of punk music, like rock shit, you know what I'm saying? And then we finally got hip hop. And when we did hip hop, when he started doing hip hop, he started breakdancing. And
Oh, your pops?
yeah, my daddy, he used to breakdance. So, man, all this fruit's coming back up. We can talk about that.
The acidity?
Yeah, so my dad was a b-boy back in the day. So he used to take me to, what's the name of that place? The Youth Advocates, the YA. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
I
The
heard
first
Memo
joint
bring
was
that
in Second Ward. But, man, like my uncles, all my dad's homies, they would always like, one was a DJ, one was a writer. You know what I'm saying? So Gonzo, he's one of the writers. So they would always instill like that stuff into us. You know what I'm saying? Like the elements of hip hop, pretty much. So
You breakdance?
not anymore.
You used to?
Yeah, probably still do a flare. No more windmills. That shit hurts. That shit hurts, bro. Shout out to June. I used to do suicides at at Ripley's. Yeah, shout out to June the barber, bro. That was my guy. Yeah, when we went to the Ripley house, we were jits, and then I used to do suicides. He used to trip the fuck out on me. Suicides, like, you just do a flip and you land on your back. You don't just still on your back, you know what I'm saying? So that shit was hilarious. He would trip out on that shit. I love
So you
June.
just flip and land on your back?
That's it. That's a suicide.
What the
It's like
fuck?
you're killing yourself damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm dead. But yeah,
Shout out to
It's-
June the barber. We see him
yeah,
all the time. He's doing his
for
thing.
sure. I love
We
June.
see him at the
To
secret
see him where
events.
he's at now is fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when he first came to, not came to me, but I remember when we first had the conversation of him doing the monster thing. I was like, that's fucking crazy. I was like, but hell yeah, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy as fuck. First barber on Monster. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Moy, too. Moy is one of the people that I looked up to. He does Break Free
Mhm.
here in Houston. So if y'all got kids, you know what I'm saying, make sure you take your kids over to Break Free. Because he got a good thing going there. Teach your kids how to do some head spins and shit like that. Keep you out your hair, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, Moy was one of the other people that I looked up to. He was in Havocoro as well, if I'm not mistaken. But that's where the Youth Advocates thing came from. I would just go there and, bro, the steez, like, you would just see.
All kinds of shit,
bro,
right?
yeah, it was just, I mean, you know,
Different.
fat laces, windbreakers, the whole sweatsuit, you know, head to toe, the headbands, the beanies, like, everything, you know what I'm saying? Shit, even the shell toes with no laces, like, you'll see so much crazy style there, you know what I'm saying? So,
That's where Memo gets his style from.
Right.
Yeah.
For real.
I love that, bro. The B-boy scene to me will
It's
forever.
fire.
Yeah, bro. What they got the most steez to me. I'm
Eddie
like,
Bravo,
bro.
I don't know if you know who he is. He's like a jiu-jitsu black belt. He says that B-boys make the best jiu-jitsu practitioners.
For sure, most
because of
def.
the way they bend
They-
their
yeah,
bodies
for
and like
sure.
put themselves in all these weird ass angles.
Most def, bro.
Like there's a couple black belts from 10th Planet that they're former B-boys,
Mhm.
and then they're cold as fuck.
Yeah, like capoeira's mixed into
Yeah,
b-boying. You know what I'm
capoeira,
saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's kind of what got me into capoeira was b-boying. I was like, oh shit, I can do this too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I've tried all kinds of shit, bro.
And we see you fuck around with a little bit of yoga too.
Yeah.
And we
But
got you
wait,
into that.
Nah.
You're me.
You heard me.
Peace. Peace. Nah, yeah, peace definitely got me into yoga, man. Trying to breathe. I don't know if y'all see me right now. I'm trying to breathe.
I got a
like-
yoga set up. They have like a heated yoga at Lifetime,
Yeah.
and like you be dripping. in
Man,
there.
heat yoga fucks me up, bro.
That shit gets.
So I
you-
was doing like some research on it. I don't know if you're supposed to do hot yoga, but the dude that I was doing research on, he says the best time to do yoga is like in between like 4 to 6 a.m. I guess because that's when the world's kind of like at peace and it's coolest. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not too much energy out yet, and it's just like real still and calm. The world, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what? That's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I forgot the dude's name though. When I dove into it, bro, I started to do my research because I was like, I'm just bending my body. I don't know nothing about
Yeah.
the mental yet. You know what I'm saying? So when I started to get into the mental aspect of yoga, it started to trip me out more because now through arguments, through miscommunications, through any type of ugliness that I have to deal with in my life, yoga's helped me learn how to breathe through those situations.
Be
and-
calm and cool in
Yes,
certain
bro.
situations.
Kind of like what jujitsu does.
That's what I'm
you know what I'm
telling you,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah. So kind of like what jujitsu does.
Yeah, but this fool be choking people out and shit. So
I was gonna say, if you like yoga, you love jiu-jitsu.
I'm scared
It's
of contact,
peaceful.
bro.
Nah, it's peaceful.
I don't want to hit nobody.
You don't gotta hit nobody. You just
Oh,
choke
okay,
'em.
okay,
You
for
just-
sure. I can do that. I can
You
do
can
that.
do that.
Get a motherfucking
We,
step
we
of half.
actually trained together a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Okay, word.
Yeah, but a lot of people that do jiu-jitsu do yoga because it's like really good like stretches and
Yeah,
like
for sure.
the techniques, the breathing techniques in yoga is like second to none.
After the piece though, it was cause the fucking. I was like, yo, I'm gonna do me some yoga so I can stretch this body, get my fuck on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how honest y'all want me to be on this podcast, but yeah,
That's the real reason.
that's one of the real reasons. I was like, man, let me. I'm getting old, bruh. I don't want to say my age on here, but
You weren't as nimble no more.
nah, man, you start feeling that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
know.
Like, I'm saying my age. I'm about to be 35 in
Mhm.
January.
damn, for real.
Yeah, man, what that mean? What you mean? Boy, hit me with the yachty and the
How
J.
you
Yeah, for
feeling?
real.
Like as a 35-year-old, your
I
body,
feel better
how's
now
your
though.
body feel?
Nah, yeah, the yoga done replenished me.
How
know
often
what I'm
you do
saying?
yoga?
I try to do it every day.
Okay.
Yeah, I stopped. I did it every day for a month, and that's when I got hooked. I was like, oh, okay, now I need this shit every day. I try to do it
You
in
put
the
it in
morning
your
times.
routine, right?
Yeah, bro. It's like in yoga, they say the hardest part is showing up, like getting to that mat. So I was like, damn, I didn't know what that meant until like I started getting to it. I was like, oh shit, you have to actually make time for
Mhm,
yourself
mhm.
to do
Jiu-jitsu,
this.
same shit.
Yeah, I was like, you actually have to make time. And that's one thing I don't do is make time for myself, bro.
You need it.
Bro, what?
If
That
not,
shit's
you're gonna go-
crazy. I didn't know how I was getting through my days before. I was like, bro, I'm a bomb ready to explode. You know what I'm saying? You just carry it all on you,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you do explode, you look like a jackass, like
Right.
a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
bro, what? I was like, I'm going off on people, not realizing how much I have held on me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I got so much on me, bro. Because at this point in my career, when it comes to making clothes, I don't feel like a normal person, I guess you could say. I feel more like a service. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as I wake up, bro, my phone is like, hey, I need this, I need that,
Right.
I need you to do
We are a
this.
service in a sense.
I'm like,
right.
oh shit, bro. Like, it's more than 10 to 20 people asking me every day, like, hey, I need you to do this. Can you do this? Like, I need this done today. And, you know, sometimes you fall back on shit and they're like, hey, you said this. And I need you to hurry your ass up and I need you to get this shit done. And, you know, you kind of lose yourself.
You
in
deal
that.
with all kinds of different people, right?
Yes,
So
bro, you
kind of
deal with
like
all kinds.
the
I've been
energies you deal
highs, lows, you know what I'm saying, mediums. Like, some of the best relationships, though, I've built with people have been people that I butt heads with. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, okay, well, if we can butt heads and still do business together, then imagine when we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Imagine when we're not butting heads, when everything's just smooth, the money's flowing. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to go through those hardships with people. And I feel like a lot of people in business get scared of that. They're like, yo, I don't want to butt heads with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna
Like,
though, no matter what.
yeah, bro. Whether it be your brother, your mother, like your friend,
Mhm.
somebody you don't even fucking
Your
know,
girl.
your girl. Yeah. Yeah, you said that one fast, cuz. Yeah, for sure. Especially when you own your own business, it's like your business takes more time from you than anything.
Yeah,
That's
when you own your own
baby.
business, people think you're on your
Yeah.
own time. They think you can just like leave when you want. They think
No
you can
doubt.
do all this crap.
No dice.
But in reality, you're fucking kind of just,
That's the ball and chain for real.
yeah, you're
That's
stuck.
the real ball and chain right there. Yeah, you can't really do too much. I know that from the long nights, you know, not getting no sleep and waking up and having to do it all over again. Like, it can get tiring, you know what I'm saying? Then you got people that you need to spend time with.
Yeah.
Like, show them love, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That's the hard part for me at times, you know what I'm saying?
You get caught up in working so much.
Yeah, like I said, this is my first day off in a minute, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
we've
saying?
been trying to get you on for like the last 3
Yeah,
weeks.
bro. I've had days off, but that really wasn't a day off. I'm still running
Still gotta
errands
do
for the
things.
shop, still taking care of people, you know what I'm saying? So I never really have time for myself. So that's what I'm getting back to. The whole yoga thing was like making time for myself. The first time I did yoga, at the end of the class, the lady was like, now give yourself a hug, you know what I'm saying? Now thank yourself for giving yourself time and being here. And out of nowhere, I just started crying. I was like, what the fuck's going on right now? I'm crying. And I'm in a big class, so I'm like trying to hide it. I'm like, everybody's eyes are closed. I'm
You
like,
felt that shit?
yeah, I'm like drying myself
needed
from my
it.
tip. Bro, what? I've never given, and I thought about it, and the person next to me was like, why are you crying for? And I was like,
None of your fucking business.
pretty much, right? I was like, I really never
Give
know
yourself
what it
time.
feels like to give myself time, to give myself love,
That's
you know what I'm
major,
saying? To
dog.
give myself anything. So I was like, that's what's making me cry. And the girl was like, damn, that was deep. I was like, nah, this shit's deep. I was like, this whole experience is deep. And bro, that first class that I went, the next class I was super ready to go to, and the lady quit. She was like, yo, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. But she had a family and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
You're
I
probably
don't.
just doing it for fun.
Yeah,
What?
so
You should have followed her and been like,
bro,
"Dawg,
what?
I
I
changed
was
my life
like,
for you."
I literally, I was like, what do you mean? I just got hip to this shit, you know? So
And where was that at?
it was at my shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was at my shop, bro.
What?
Yeah, this yoga lady just came in one day and she was like, yo, I want to host a yoga class here. Your shop's dope. It looks like a yoga studio. I was like, for sure. Like,
Let's do
I'm
it.
down with that,
Yeah.
you know? I
You're
was
like,
single at the
women
time.
stretching?
I was single at the time. I was like, yeah, people stretching, girls coming in here all the time. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. But yeah, I'm not single right now, so I gotta be careful. I'm dating a Jamaican right now. Give me that
Jamaican?
1-2 combo, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she does
Yeah.
capoeira for real.
Yeah, for sure. But
And you ever thought about doing martial arts or jiu-jitsu? or
I
anything?
have, as the older I get, I have thought about that. I was like, man, I want to try to get into something a little more, cause yoga is like peaceful. You're
Mhm.
not touching anything.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
super
you
peaceful.
and the floor and the earth and
Mhm,
the air. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? But the physical, the physicalness in like jujitsu or whatever it may be is something that my body
You might need
still
it
needs.
too.
Nah,
Exactly.
yeah, I feel it inside, bro. I need it. sometimes you just want to choke something, you know what I'm saying? Fucker, like, you just want to hit something, you know
I
what I'm
took
saying?
Mitch for his first class. When was it? Like a month ago?
Yeah, about a
That shit
month
fun,
ago.
huh?
That's just fun.
Just
as
to let it
hell.
out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got choked out and shit, but it's
Fuck it.
fun.
Hey, you're still here?
But it was like,
Yeah.
four-
Like, you're still
it
here?
was me, Mitch, my other homie's a blue belt, and his brother's like, what is he, a brown belt in judo?
Yeah.
And that just took him to my school, and we all just had a good ass. Right, we
Yeah,
had a
it
good
was
ass
just
time.
like you said. It was like kind of time to yourself, cause like,
When you,
but it was like all with the boys type of deal. Like you're
Oh,
just you getting to work. you getting a
nah,
sweaty workout.
anytime you step on the mat, bro, like all your outside problems, like I don't care what you're going through,
It goes
whatever you're
away.
dealing with, it goes away. You're on the
Yeah.
mat, you spending time with what if it's your homies or not,
Yeah.
you're still gonna be on the mat, and everybody's gonna be focused on learning, getting better. Then you try to kick each other's ass at the
Yeah.
end. It's,
Yeah,
it's
and
really
everybody's
good for
like
you.
cool about it. So it's
I
like,
recommend everybody at least try it out. Like if you don't like it, fuck it.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
definitely a good experience.
And he was gassed out. And he's pretty much he's in good shape.
You're a
Yeah.
boxer.
Yeah, I'm telling him I run like every other day, but it's different, bro. It's you
You're
got
not,
a dude on
you're
top
not
of you.
used to
and,
carrying the
like,
motherfuckers'
yeah.
weight on you.
Hell no.
That's exactly.
I mean,
unless you
I might.
are.
I might. We can't, you know what I'm saying? Shorty. But yeah. So how do you feel when you got choked out?
Man, it was a little dude, bro.
Like
So
that.
My third side's right.
I fucking
What?
picked him up. You know what I mean? Because it was a little as this, so I picked him up and like I slapped myself, and this motherfucker just like a python just kept like
I was watching next
Sneaky with it?
Yeah.
rolling himself with me till I
Slow?
was just like,
Yeah,
yeah,
slow.
slow.
Stop
I
it.
watched
Yeah,
this.
bro.
I watched it.
I was like one of those python videos where they
Oh
get
my
eaten.
you know, you're like this.
God. Yeah.
And I was
Stop
like, it got to the
it.
point where I just couldn't do it anymore. I had to
And I ain't gonna lie, he held on for a long time.
yeah, bro. I was
Because he don't know when to tap, so
Yeah.
he's just here like.
Yeah, I was just like, man, I know this little motherfucker ain't gonna do me like this. So
It was a good
I
time,
just
though.
had to tap. No, it was a really good time.
Yeah.
And he's been asking me to take him back ever since, but I told him you gotta sign
Motherfucker
that
said like a
paperwork.
snake. What you got signed paperwork for?
Tell him, bro.
Oh, okay.
You can't just go. You can drop in. You can go try it out,
Yeah.
but then they're gonna want you to, they want that bread.
Okay. That's
And
yeah, for sure, most def, right? You gotta pay to train, huh?
Yeah.
To be there.
Yeah.
It's a gym. Yeah.
Right.
Gotta open it. Come on, bro.
Right. I got a black belt over here.
Maybe in the future, we'll see.
So what are the belts? Like what are
So
the?
you start off as a white belt,
Yeah.
then it's blue after like a year or two.
Okay.
Then after 2 or 3 years at blue belt, you become purple. Another 2 at purple belt, you become a brown. Another 2 at brown, you become a black.
Okay. So that's where
So
those
it takes
laces.
like 10 years.
That's
Yeah,
where those
yeah.
laces came from on those dunks, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering what those came from. I was like, dude,
Yeah,
just
it
had
has all
something
the
to do with
rings.
jujitsu. Yeah, those were crazy.
Those
Yeah.
are crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best dunks of the year. Non-biased opinion. I just like
No, that's
neutral
biased
colors.
opinion.
biased. How's
Yeah,
that? That's biased.
it's
That's
biased.
I like
biased.
neutralness. I like tan and black, so I just
Yeah.
Nah,
like this
but
shit.
as far as like detail to go in a shoot, it's fucking crazy.
That
like
shit is
a
dope.
detail that they
I didn't
can
know
do,
that
like
the toe cap said the AP. I think
Yeah, it
right?
has
the
AP and the
on there
little
on the toe
stitching.
cap.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty dope. I fuck
the
with that.
laces, how they did them. You know what I mean? The
Good
thing you can
attention to
cut it
detail.
out.
Mm-hmm.
The
They come in like a
material
little
heat.
bag. They come in a bag, right?
Yeah,
That's what's up.
the details that they did for the shoe is crazy.
I stopped wearing dunks after a while. I think the last pair that I bought was the.
Chunky Dunkies,
Yeah, I think so. I think that was the
Right.
last pair I got. That was like a year or two ago.
about 2 years ago.
Yeah. They
So you got
started-
the chunky dunkies?
Yeah, I just got them because I knew they were gonna
Do
do
some
numbers.
numbers,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bro, we had 2 friends and family packages of
The
those.
joint with the little
Yeah.
ice cream?
That's what you got, right? We'll get
Yeah.
the-
You had the whole ice cream thing?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got rid of them.
He got it for retail.
Oh, you got rid of them?
Yeah, I got rid of them. That's why I bought them. I was like, I know what this is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never see a shoe like that, bro. With that rollout, I was like, hell no.
You got it at a good price?
Box
Retail.
Price. Yeah. Box price. I don't. Y'all
Box
are the
price on
only
a friends
motherfuckers
and-
I come with if I over box price. They're the only ones. I
Box
don't
price
go
on a friends and
nowhere.
family?
Yeah, I don't go
Shit.
nowhere.
I think
bro.
all your dunks you get, even
For
the
box
Travis,
price.
right?
Yeah.
The
From
dunks
where?
friends and
Everything
family.
black price. That's
Don't
my
worry about
secret.
it.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
secret. I think my favorite sneaker story though would have to be
Oh, that's the one.
Bro,
But-
when I was living in LA, Sean Wotherspoon was coming out with those Air Maxes, and he was riding around in an ice cream truck, going spot to spot, giving them
Oh,
away
yeah.
for free.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but way before they had came out, like months before they had came out, and I forgot where we were at, but I was like, bro, he's going to the beach. Because he went everywhere else, you know? And we were missing him every spot. I was like, bro, this is fucking pain in the ass.
Were you posting it on Instagram?
Yeah, he was posting. It was like a treasure hunt type thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had seen that a long time ago when they were releasing.
Bro, that shit was insane.
But LA has like 10 beaches, so.
So that's true, but right there, I forgot the name of the beach, bro. But
Muscle
it has
Beach?
not Muscle Beach.
Probably,
That's where
the
they have
Venice,
the big old
Venice.
carnival and shit
Oh,
like
Santa
that.
Barbara. Santa Ana? No.
I don't know. I don't
Santa
remember,
Monica.
bro.
Fuck, it's a pier, right?
Yeah, it's a
Santa
pier.
Monica, right?
But I was
Santa
like,
Monica.
Santa Monica.
Yeah,
That's
Santa
what it was.
Monica.
Yeah. So I was like, he's gotta be going there last. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a Cali-based, not brand, because they're from Virginia, I think, or some shit like that,
Round
right?
2.
Yeah. But I was like, bro, it's like Cali hype. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, you're gonna go to the beach, like at least to get rid of something. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So we're on the way to the city, and I was like, nah, fuck that, turn around. We'll go back to the beach. You know what I'm saying? We're at Venice chilling. You know what I'm saying? Getting our smoke on. That's when I'm very sober now. So I've been sober for 2 years. But
Congrats.
back when I was getting my smoke on, you know, we was chilling at the beach waiting for him to pull up. Next thing you know, boom, the ice cream truck pull up. I was like, it was like a little ice cream truck that he was in. It wasn't
You
like.
noticed it?
Yeah, I know, because it was like wrapped. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
shit.
So I was like, oh shit, bro.
It was
That-
wrapped like the shoe, wasn't it? Or
Yeah,
something like that?
number
Yeah.
size 12s though left
Damn.
at the end, bro. All the small sizes were gone.
Oh.
So I ended up getting a 12. My homegirl ended up getting a 12, and she ended up. We were there together. She ended up selling a pair to one of the Lakers players at the time. She was super locked in, like super fucking sneakerhead out there. You know what I'm saying? That LA is crazy. I learned a lot out there too as well. Within the 2 years
How
that I
long
stayed
were-
out
oh,
there,
2 years.
yeah, 2 years, bro. I stayed out there for 2 years, and I learned a lot. I was kicking it at apartment 4B a lot. Shout out to Moon, OG. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the ones that kind of opened up my eyes to coming back home and open up my own store here. You know what I'm saying?
What year were you in Cali? Remember?
I want to say 15, 16 or 16, 17.
That was when Cali was.
That's when it
Everybody
was-
was taking them trips.
That's
and-
when it was jumping. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, I was seeing buku people from here over there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm posted on the block over there.
I remember
All day.
when you had came back, you were like, "Nah, watch Dunk's finna come back in style," and it was like 2016 or 17, some
Yeah.
shit like that. And I was like, "Man, that shit dead," because shoes had already died
Mhm.
2015, 16,
Yup.
and you're like, "Nah, I seen people in LA like, and they always here having the big bell bottoms with the."
Yup.
And you're
That's why I like LA.
Yeah,
they're
you're
they're
like,
ahead
they
of the
finna
curve.
come back. I
Yeah, they're
promise.
way ahead of the curve.
How
They're
far
months ahead
behind
of
do
the
you
curve.
think we are?
Half
from
a
them?
year easy.
I think that's
Probably more. I think
than
that's
Way
nice,
more.
right? I
But
think-
half a
yeah.
year easy though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't even shop here anymore. I go
Yeah.
to Cali
To wear your own
shop.
shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm not wearing Outlaw, I'm wearing a blank tee. I mean, I grew up white tee, black tee. That's just my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Corner
So,
store.
yeah, bro.
Corner store.
On the block. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm on the block. I don't need to look good for nobody. I just need my white tee. Once I get 10 bands in these, then I go buy me some new joints. You know what I'm saying? So, but definitely being in LA, bro, you see the curve like way before we do. I'm pretty sure New York is the same way. I spent maybe like 6 months in New York to a year, but
Yeah, I
And what are you
wanna
doing
go
out there?
over
You just
bro, I just be chilling. Yeah, I was just chilling.
Just
trying
trying
to
to peep the
peep-
I was
game or what?
living. Yeah, I was living, bro. I was like, man, if this is gonna be my future, I need to go study.
okay. So
You
you're
know
out
what
there
I'm
kind of
saying?
picking up
So,
the
yeah.
Fashion.
Yeah, I was like, man, I gotta go
The
study how
birthplace,
people are doing
basically,
it.
of,
Yeah,
like,
for
America's
sure.
Because
fashion.
Texas, yeah, we're
My
behind.
favorite was LA though, because they had that smoke. You know what I'm saying? This is
Yeah,
before
shit.
everything was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
legal. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I'm getting in trouble for stuff down here that you don't get in trouble for over there. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, even my mom was on my ass like, yo, you might as well just go ahead and move over there because you keep getting in trouble for this shit down here. You might as well go where you won't get in trouble for it. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up going over there and just staying locked in with a couple locals, and they kind of took care of me. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of rare. Not kind of. It is very rare. Like very, very. I've been to the jungles before. You know what I'm saying? So it's very rare to be able to maneuver in California the way that I did being from Texas. But they fucking love us, bro. It's crazy to think that they're still like, Paul Wall, Mike Jones.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They're still
They
stuck
still-
in that era. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yo,
they still jamming.
you H-Town, like, you sip and drink, all that. I was like, so what they do out there is just kind of, it's like, you know, H-Town to Cali, just like Robert Ory. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
Like,
we got a
there's-
connection.
There's a huge connection right there, bro. No barrier. I was linking with people from all the way from Pico Rivera to San Bernardino. And then Santa Cruz, bro. Shout out to Santa Cruz, bro. Shout out to my people out there. Y'all know who y'all are. I had a beautiful time in Santa Cruz,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, they got the best herbs out there, bro. Some of the best. North Cal has the best herbs. If you're a herb smoker, a weed connoisseur, or any of that type of shit, take your ass to North Cal. Go to the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Go holler at them. They got it.
Never been.
So Fresh Clothing,
Well,
those are my
right,
guys
right.
up in Santa Cruz. You know what I'm saying? They got the grapes. That was the first time I ever heard that. I was like, they're like, man, we got the grapes. It's the
What is
purple.
that?
The purple.
Purple butt.
Purple herbs, you know what I'm saying? Like the perp, you know? That's what everybody be
Remember
smoking.
back then, when if you had purple, everybody wanted
You was
it.
that nigga.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I was like, yo,
Remember Granddaddy Purp was like one of the strains that everybody was looking
has
for.
some OG in it, man. That's one of my favorite strains, OG. I miss smoking herbs.
It's not the same though.
Really
they
relaxing.
don't.
No,
There's no Granddaddy. There's
nah,
no
there's
OG.
no too
There's a
much
bunch of
anymore.
crossbreeds, but-
Yeah, it's a lot of fruity flavors and shit like that. I'm not too big of a fan on that stuff, so that's kind of what slowed me down on the herb smoking. I was like, this stuff isn't like. I sound old. That's like all my old heads back in the hood. They be like, man, that shit we was smoking back then, they had nothing. Like y'all ain't got nothing on what we
Yeah,
was smoking.
No, it's true.
And it's true. Like
It
that,
is true.
like Shoreline OG. These are like strains that aren't even around anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Strawberry Kush.
Yeah.
You don't see that shit no more.
I think back in 2015 is when Jungle Boys, I was like super hip to Jungle Boys. They had just came out. It
Bro.
wasn't to where they're at now, you know what I'm saying? They had that dank back then.
I feel like Texas hyped them up, like Jungle Crook.
We did.
Yeah,
Like,
shout out
our
to
Crook,
Crook.
our
Yo, I
Crook.
miss Crook.
He supported your brand like no one else.
Damn, I
bro.
love
Y'all
Crook,
had
bro.
some
He worked at the
crazy,
shop.
like little.
Oh,
No, yeah, he worked at the
The
shop.
Crook, you did like a custom that said Crook.
Bro, he always wanted to make his own Outlaw Crook collab. I was like, yo,
The
whatever
Crook
you want
cross
to do,
and
bro. I
shit.
ain't tripping, you know
The
what I'm
Crip
saying?
Chrome Hearts.
Yeah, I was like, whatever you want to do. He had a big heart, bro.
Yeah,
and
he did.
I felt him, like, from... I've known Crook for a long time. Like, I knew him when he was in the streets. So for him to be at the shop was, like, a blessing. I was like, bro, get your ass about them streets and come hang out at the shop. You know what I'm saying? So I took him to L.A. for his first time ever in his own entire
Did you?
life. Yeah. I took a lot of people to L.A. for their first time. But when people got out there, it opened up their eyes. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, there's more to this world than just
Mhm.
Houston, just our neighborhoods, just being on the block chilling. You know what I'm saying? So when I took people out to LA, bro, you've seen the same thing that happened with me. It's like sparks, boom, boom, epiphanies going off left and right. You know what I'm saying? So taking Crook out there, though, he was so appreciative towards it, and he didn't stop telling me. He's like, bro, out of everybody that I know, you're the first motherfucker to take me over here. I would have never thought that. I was like, oh, shit. I never even thought of it like that. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to Crook, bro. Very, very good person. Shout out to his brother, too. I love his brother. His brother be coming to fuck with me from time to time.
Yeah, I met Crook when he was with Madi, like his first band mom.
Yep.
That's like when I met him, cause Madi's my homie, DP. That's his sister,
Okay.
and we like went to high school together and shit. And that was before like.
They used to
way
be bringing
back.
Crook to the house, and he was like a couple years older than these niggas.
A couple like.
Right,
Yeah,
it was
he was wild. I was
Like,
like, yo, he was
these
wild.
niggas were like, what?
We were
how
drinking
old?
4 Locos back then. That's that era.
His nickname is Crook for a reason, FYI. You know what I'm saying? Good guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my fallen soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Frank. Shout out to Frank Southern Grills.
yeah.
For real. So
Yeah, we lost Frank a couple years back. Shout out to Cheetah. Shout out to my dog Pito.
Man, that shit's fucked up.
Yeah, with Cheetah, that shit kind of messed. That was my right hand. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When I was on the block.
No
Like,
shit,
That was my
Cheetah?
right hand. Yeah, it was me.
He was
him,
always
and
down to
my
throw
other
hands.
homie Amel. Shout
He
out
was
to
always
Amel.
fighting, right?
Bro, what? When we was in high school, this motherfucker was knocking out grown men coming out the joint. I was like, yo, this guy's crazy,
He
bro.
whooped my cousin and
Solid.
and
like
Bobby.
solid. He taught me how to fight, bro. he's the one that taught me the ankle move. You lift them off their ankles as soon as their back hits the floor, their arms open up. And
Yeah.
I was like, that
The
shit
ankle
worked. I
move,
was like, that
that's-
shit worked,
that's
bro.
jujitsu
I didn't know
technique.
this shit, bro. That shit
You sweep
works.
them off their feet.
Every time works, bro. Every time. I got hit in the back of the head one time at the bar, and as soon as I turned around, he popped into my brain, and I just, and it just happened, bro. Everything he
Right on
said,
his back.
arms open up, bro. It's a fucking field day right there, dog. I was like, yo, what the fuck? This guy's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, rest in peace to Cheetah too, bro. He was a very, very good person. Good heart. Whoop your ass, but good heart. He type of motherfucker whoop your ass, and you'll see him again, and you'll be having a drink with him. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, like, he's not a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, yo, y'all had a
You got out of
disagreement.
line.
Yeah, man, what? He'll slap shit at you, bro. I swear to God, that shit's crazy. Like, he was the type of motherfucker that had me to the point where he was like, yo, point him out. Just point him. You ain't even gotta say nothing. Just point him out. That was my dog. I miss him so much. Same thing with Frank, bro. Frank. If y'all don't know Frank, that was one of
we
the
knew Frank.
sweetest souls.
Frank C.
Hey, so I met him
He had
a long
Tourette's,
time
so
ago.
he's always
Yeah,
hitting that
Tourette's.
bitch, you know
He
what
was
I'm
like,
saying? That was my
Yeah,
dog, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, Frank was definitely a sweet soul. Crazy thing is, before Frank passed away, he was doing Eric Andre's jewelry.
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah,
did
a lot
his
of people
teeth
don't
and he
know
did his.
that. Yeah, he was doing Eric Andre's jewelry, and Eric Andre just came
Just-
into town. Like,
Well,
a week
he
ago,
was shouting
2
him
weeks
out
ago.
big time because he couldn't believe the piece of jewelry he was
Mhm.
getting for the price and shit.
Yep,
I remember him putting Eric was putting it on his story, like on his personal IG.
that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
He was about
He
to
was on
blow.
his move. He was on
Yeah,
his
he
way.
was about to blow. He was about to do his thing when it came to the jewelry. He would always come to me and be like, "Bro, I'm trying to do something." You know, the shop to me is just something for people to come get up out of your environment so
Man,
you can better yourself.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
remember
saying?
when I first went to the Outlaw shop. The other one, the first one, there was so many people like just
Just
in
chilling.
what you did, like trying
What,
to be
the
a part of
house-looking
what you
one?
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the first?
No,
No,
You had
right,
one
no.
next to Boondocks, right? Or
Yeah, that was
next to Cloud.
So I
9?
started off in my hood, right there off of Harrisburg and Cesar Chavez. You know what I'm saying? Right where the pink dress is
Damn.
at, where the quinceañera
Oh
dress is
shit!
at.
Yeah.
Right there at 111 North Cesar Chavez. But that was my first shop. It was like 100 square feet, bro. It was small as hell.
Damn.
Bro, that thing was small. It was like this little cube, bro. Yeah, bro. I ain't had no printing machines or nothing. I just had my embroidery machine. Shout out to my guy George, bro. Over at the setup. I don't know if he does the setup anymore, but he's the one that sold me that embroidery machine for 2 G's, bro. He sold that embroidery machine to me for 2 G's, and I ran up a bag off that thing, bro. There was a time and point where I didn't print anything. It was just all embroidery. Everything was embroidery. But that was like that was a time.
You still
bro.
do embroidery?
Yeah, I still got that machine.
Oh shit!
Bro, I still got that machine.
You got your money's
I
worth.
still,
That's
bro, I
so-
still do shit on that machine.
How many times
If
did you
it wasn't
fix
for
it?
bro, I had to fix it a couple times, but
That's maintenance, though, right?
yeah,
It's
for
normal
sure,
shit.
most definitely. But if it wasn't for that guy giving me that opportunity when on that machine, bro, I don't know if I would be right here. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit.
So you can make little Space City patches?
Yeah, for sure. I
That
got
girl
you.
was asking if we can do
I
something.
got you all day long, bro. I'm telling you, I'm trying to do everybody's shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you got a brand and you need something done, come holler at me. I'm gonna take care of you, like your cousin would. You know what I'm saying? Like your uncle would. That's how we do it, you know what I'm saying? But I be trying to do everybody's stuff now, bro. I used to be on doing nothing but Outlaw. Man, my ego was so huge when I first started this. I was like, yo, I just wanna only do Outlaw. I don't wanna fuck with nobody. I just wanna do my own shit. I don't wanna tend to nobody. But then, like, as I got more deep in this game, I started to realize, like, God gifted me with something. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God very, very much. But God gifted me with something to help people. You know what I'm saying? That have ideas like me and that are stuck in situations that I was stuck in at one point. So let me go ahead and, you know, put my hand out and just help somebody out. You know what I'm saying? So I had to let my ego go a long time ago. I still pull it out from time to time. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to shit on everybody. But I don't do that too often, you know what I'm saying? Somebody has to be bothering me in order for me to pull my ego out. So if you one of them little brands out here, and you know what I'm saying, don't make me do the jujitsu joke.
The ankle sweeps?
Bro, I be seeing them, bro. Any move I make, dog, they be on my tail. If I'm working with somebody, next move is they working with somebody, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm using a model, a photographer, designer, anything, you know what I'm saying? I see everybody just.
That means you're doing something right.
Yeah, for sure, most definitely. And I love that they're going to work with other people, but don't be snaking my shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't be bopping the steez. You know what I'm saying?
I remember going to that shop that looked like a crib.
Yeah.
And you had a party in there too.
Bro,
I don't know if it was your grand opening.
Every
Buku
month there
people
was
with
parties
that,
in
we had
there.
buku people
Corona
in that
was in
house.
there at the time with
For
like
sure.
his Supreme and
Mm-hmm.
he had like the resale like
Shout
little
out to
section.
Corona. I miss you, Ricardo.
Hey,
Miss you, Papi.
Corona.
Yeah, I had
I
like
miss
fucking
you.
keg in there and
Yeah.
everybody it was live.
Yeah,
that whole
bro.
patio and shit.
I don't know what
People on the
were
roof.
just smoking in the back. In the back, I had like a
Yeah.
little patio in the back,
Mhm.
like with the wood like floor.
But
and
that was,
shit.
I mean,
That spot was classic.
so many people got
It's
inspired
still
by
there.
that.
What is
No,
it now?
They tore that down. That's
Oh,
gone.
what the
Yeah, that's
fuck?
gone. I think they're gonna turn it into a
Townhouses?
A bar or
nah,
something.
I think they're gonna turn it into parking because you know parking sucks over there. So I think they're gonna turn it into a parking lot, bro.
Yes, parking sucks.
Yeah. So that house was insane though. But from the Harrisburg Cesar Chavez spot, I went to next to Poison Girl. Where Poison, like you know, the bar Poison Girl right there on Westheimer. It's Select Poison
Oh,
Girl.
yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Select. Y'all
Where-
be holding me down. I love y'all. Select, Poison Girl, and then it's another
Is that
spot.
your secret?
Lo-fi
Is that
by
your
No,
secret?
Lo-fi?
not my secret.
Lo-fi.
No, that's not my secret. Those my dogs, though.
That's by Lo-fi, right?
Yeah, it's right by Lo-Fi
Yeah.
and all that. But that's where my second spot was at. And
Yeah,
we had that joint
Damn,
turned
right in
up.
between.
Yeah, we had that joint turned
That's a
up.
good ass spot.
Yeah, for sure.
It was like a little cave in there, right? Because it had the ceiling like that.
No,
yeah.
no, that was the third joint.
Oh, that was the third.
How
Oh,
many
okay.
spots have you had?
Bro, I've been on that block for about 5 to 6 years now.
But it helps you being.
That was
like,
the
moving,
the
right?
first
Well, I
one was
had to
next to
learn-
the club, right?
I didn't really like the whole moving process of everything, but being on that block, bro, you learn like business. Like you learn business. Slumlord, what a slumlord is, like what a good landlord is, what what your neighbors can do.
What
for
is
you.
a slumlord?
A slumlord, man, what? That motherfucker don't want to do shit for you. He trying to make you fix up his shit so
That's
he
what
can
we
rent it
have.
out to somebody else.
That's what we have.
Bro, what? I be like, nah, I ain't fixing a damn thing in here, man. You got me messed up. So it helped me learn how to write out contracts when it comes to my leases now. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of
So you write up your own contract?
yeah.
That's
Well,
for-
I have them
for
write
our
up. I have
future-
them write up the contract for me because they're forever gonna give me what they want.
for sure.
Then I just go back and I do all my changes on it, and if they're down with it, they're down. But I make it like smooth on the other person, so I'm not like trying to get them
Being a hard
either,
ass,
you know what I'm
right?
saying?
Yeah.
So like, take for example, AC is a big one here in Houston, Texas, because it gets hot in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is if you can cover the AC for half of the rent, I cover for the other half of the rent. But you're gonna cover the first 2 years.
We
if
had to
not
fix
least
our
it's
AC
4 years.
like twice.
You feel me? So it's like those are things that you kind of just have to learn.
And in our contract, it was only a month that they were gonna care for it.
Hey, when you get that new joint, let me know. I got you, bro. I got good people on my side now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody take care of me.
We
Shout
gotta
out to all
come
my
out
lawyers, bro.
At least a band,
Yeah.
like 500 each time.
No,
Your brother, what's it called? Tony hooked us up.
Yeah.
I don't think he charged
One
us.
time a couple times we had
It's savage, bro.
We
when
had
it
to
comes
pay a
the
couple
AC.
hundred for the
fuse box.
The fuse box.
Okay, yeah.
We had to swap out the whole electrical, bro, the whole box, and this motherfucker, it was $1,000 or $500 twice.
It
At
would have
the
been
old
more
spot.
if it wasn't the homie.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
homie price,
For sure.
$500. He basically charged me for the parts and then a little bit of labor.
10%.
Yeah, and I told the landlord, he's like, "Oh, buddy, like that's
in the
nothing to
That's
do
on
with
you.
it."
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice
buddy.
contract, yeah.
Oh shit.
That's a slumlord right there. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, I'm like, well, I get it. It's business. Like, you can't just be responsible for everything. But come on, like the electrical box.
Nah, that type of shit. The landlord is supposed to be
Electrical
responsible
box?
for.
I'm
Come on.
upgrading your shit.
When you go to different cities and stuff like that, like, and you see their contracts written up, bro, they take care of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why the businesses do good over there.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't have to flood money back into somebody else's pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I think my last slumlord was at the spot after the spot that we were just talking about. I moved to nah, it was the house. Man, the house was a crazy ass story though, yo.
It was jumping or
Bro, no, not even just jumping. The landlord there, that shit was wild, son. I ended up squatting there for like
Oh, shit.
2 years, bro, like a year and a half. A lot of people don't know this, you know what I'm saying? So I think really the only people that know it are the
we
ones
just
that
talked
were
about squatting in our last
in my
podcast.
We
in my
did.
inner circle, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up squatting there for about 2 years, bro. Crazy story. I called the for lease sign, boom, paying the money first last month's down payment.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Coming out of pocket, buku bread at that time because I was a big place. That was a house. It was huge. You know what I'm saying? So
Plus in that area,
bro,
I was
yeah,
about to say
right
that.
off of Westheimer,
a
right
crib-
off Westheimer,
bro,
right
right
off
off-
Dead Man's Curve.
that was the only crib off
there,
Westheimer,
bro.
literally.
Yeah, the only house on Westheimer.
Yeah,
bro.
that was like the first
That
house
shit
built
was
right there.
gnarly.
Shit.
But so I called the landlord and bro, it was crazy, dog. So I called him and he was like, "Yeah, just come give me the down payment." I was like, "All right." And I'm cash type dude. I was like, "I got it for you cash." You know what I'm saying? I go to the bank, pull it out. When you're giving money to a landlord, they love that shit. You know what I'm saying? They could say they don't, but they do. They love that shit. They love that cash. I mean, human being. You know what I'm saying?
Cash is
Nice
king.
little bundle in your hand, feel good. Make you want to go spend it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a couple months go by and I'm paying my rent and he's like, "Yo, I need a little advance." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Oh, okay, word for what?" You know what I'm saying? Like, for what? And he's like, "Man, I'm about to go out the country and go see my kids." I was like, "Oh, say less." You know what I'm saying? Here you go. A month goes by. He's like, "Yo, you think you can hook me up with another advance on that?" I'm like, "Nah, bro, I can't. Like, you gonna cash me out. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make some money here." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "You watering my pockets down." So I'm like, nah, I can't. I'm going out of town one day. I'm in Cali to go re-up for the clothes, not for anything else. For the clothes, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to Cali, I re-up for the clothes. I get a phone call from a dude. And you know, I have people taking care of the shop at the time. I get a phone call from a dude, and they're like, hey, the landlord's here to pick up the rent. And I was like, I just paid him ahead, you know, like, I don't owe him anything. But they're like, well, he's saying, why the fuck are we here? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? I was like, let me talk to him, you know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to him on the phone, and he's like, what are you doing in my business, this and that? I was like, bro, are you fucking tripping? Like, are you crazy or what? I was like, trap phone busting right now. The boys closed. The boys, they ain't answering they DMs right now, you know what I'm saying? But he's like, you're not even supposed to be in here. Who the fuck are you? This, that. I was like, man, this guy's gotta be on drugs or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? So then, but
So he was tripping on you having people there?
well, so the story keeps going. I'm like, what do you mean you're tripping? I was like, bro, I'm gonna be back in town in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So I cancel my trip, like what I need to do for the rest of my trip, and I go home because that's more important to me at the time than being out there. So I come home, and I meet this dude, and I'm like, you dress different. I was like, you know, you dressed a little different right now. I was like, are you kind of crazy or something? You know what I'm saying? But he has a different car. And I was like, damn, dude, I just helped this motherfucker cash out on this car right here, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I got him new clothes and all this shit. He got a whole new style with him, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck is going on? So then I'm talking to him, I'm like, bro, this is a different person. And sure enough, it's a whole different person, bro. It's the actual landlord to the building. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Someone
They're
just
twins,
put up for
bro.
Oh.
They were twins. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? Are you fucking? He's like, you're not supposed to be in here. He's like, you don't have a contract. I'm like, look, bro, give me a day. I'm gonna go home, get my lease. Meet me back here tomorrow. I'm gonna show you my lease. Show him my lease. He's like, fuck. He's like, my brother's a fucking slime ball.
Are you serious?
Yes, bro. That's when I found out he had a twin brother. I was like, what the fuck?
So
is
he
going on?
used him?
Yeah, they were from like they were like overseas with it.
So he
bro.
pulled a scam on his brother.
Pulled a scam on his brother, bro. His brother was out of overseas for. He's the one that actually owns the business. He was just overseas. He doesn't come home and take care of it or anything. So his brother that lives here is the one that would be going
That's
in and
his
out
shit.
that.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like, shit, my brother out of town. It's like some little brother, big brother
Yeah,
shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Shit, my big brother out of town.
I often do the
I'm
same
finna
thing.
give me some money. You know what I'm saying? So he's like,
So when you gave the advance, it was not to
it
him?
was to the other brother, yeah. So and he knew his brother was coming in town. That's why he was asking for more advance on the stuff. So he's like, yo, I need to milk this as much as I can because my brother about to catch my ass. You know what
About
I'm
to be
saying?
a rap.
Bro, what? It was. So I show him my lease. I'm like, that's your signature. And he's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yeah, it is because I looked up his signature online. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah. I was like, your brother forged your signature, but, you know.
That's between y'all
that's
at this
yeah,
point,
exactly,
right?
that's between y'all. So they start taking me to court, bro.
Damn, it got deep.
Judge tells me, like, you're good. Like, you don't have to pay anything. And I'm like, what? Man, please don't come back for me on this back tax or anything like that. You know what I'm talking about? If y'all watching this government, please don't take nothing from me. I don't make a lot.
We got
you,
you,
know what
bro.
I'm saying? I still
James
drive a hoopty,
Hernandez.
you know what I'm saying?
We got
So-
James Hernandez on the case.
He's like, I'm in a 90. What is that Lexus?
But the brother's like, fuck, that is my signature.
But it's not like you intended it as
Nah.
squat,
Nah,
you know
right.
what I mean?
So when the judge tells me, like, yo, you're good, she was like, if you want to pay money to them, you can, but you don't have to until the money you spent comes up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like 6 months in advance. I got the whole damn rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bet. I'm cooling right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the price that I was paying on it wasn't the actual price. You know what I'm saying? So the deduction on it gave me like my 2 months that I paid was really 6 months.
You won.
Yes,
Oh,
bro.
he was screwing you on the price?
Yes, bro.
Shit.
So all the money that I gave him gave me like a whole year in advance. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like chilling hard now. I'm like, hell, yeah, we ain't
Partying.
going
Yeah.
nowhere.
I'm gonna say.
Bro, I'm trying to rack it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, we're doing anything we can to get this money, bro. You see the
Spray
hands?
painting
I'm
this
like,
hoe.
you see the hairstyle, bro? What? I was like, yo, it's guap season. You know what I'm saying? Give me that fatty or that cheese, that fucking ciabatta. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I want it all. But yeah, they end up taking me to court a couple more times. Judge still signing off, like, yo, you're good. Like, don't even trip.
So judge was on your side,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. So I ended up squatting there for like a year, and then the next year came up. after that, and I was gonna move, but homeboy was being rude to me, disrespectful to me. So I was like, nah.
The landlord?
Yeah. So I was like, nah. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and chill, cause
Thug
I
it out.
don't have to leave. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up kicking it for like another year there, and they don't have no more money to take me to court. It costs money to go to court. Lawyers cost money. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, I learned after the second time I went to court that I didn't need a lawyer anymore. I was like, okay, I don't have to pay a lawyer anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because all I have to do is show proof of this, say this. I pretty much studied the lawyer. I was like, all right, cool. I know what he's doing. I know a little bit of the lingo. I know how to sign the paperwork and do all it, fill it out and everything. So I don't really need him anymore. And bro, every time we went to court, no dice. You know what I'm saying? So it was like whatever. Yo, bro, answer and tell him to bring us all the money. But yeah, I ended up staying there for another year, squatting. You know what I'm saying? Just learning the system. You feel me? Like, I was like, bro, I'm gonna run it up as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? So
It was a good year.
yeah, like it was being on that block, bro. I had the biggest learning experience. You know what I'm saying? So learning to me, when you're in situations like y'all were in, bro, that's one of the biggest things. So your next lease, when it comes up, put like, yo, for half of the what is it, the lease agreement, I need y'all to cover this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll cover the other half.
Yeah.
And that's fair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
The landlord, they'll try to take advantage.
bro, what?
They already have their thing printed out for everybody. So like you said, like you can maneuver around that shit.
It's standard, bro.
And they want to keep us here because we fucking bring business.
Texas sucks too. Just FYI, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't know, like, hey, Texas gonna win. Just like your baby mama gonna win, Texas gonna win. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get it from you at any point possible. You know what I'm saying? So, but after that was the Dome joint. That one was
Yeah.
fire. That was next to Boondocks.
Yeah.
Had so much fun there. I saw the craziest shit there. You know what I'm saying? It's next to a bar, next to a wild bar at that. You know what I'm saying?
And what were your hours
I
there?
love Boondock.
Well, there was no hours. It was like a bar. I was like,
You're
bro,
open
we're right
out.
next to the bar. So
But
I'm
you're
like,
open
yo,
out.
I have
Yeah,
drunk people
sometimes you
coming
pull up
over.
at 2 a.m. and
Bro, I
they
have
be in
drunk
there.
people coming over, chilling in my shop, buying. I mean, you gotta think about it. These people are drunk. They're coming into the shop like, yo, I want to support local. Fucking give me all of this, give me all of that. You know what I'm saying? So,
At 2 a.m.?
bro, what? At 4 a.m.
You'd be open?
Yeah, you know them fucking. Them,
West time I don't sleep, really.
What they call that? White horse. You remember that song? The White Horse. You had them motherfuckers in there. You know that song, huh? Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
like,
like
what
a-
song is
yeah.
that?
It's a laid back song. It was about that white girl, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we had a whole bunch of people up in that spot. Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Tell us about the shit that you see like on West Timer being there.
Can I talk like crazy shit?
Yeah.
I can talk crazy shit? Alright, craziest shit I seen was
Uncensored.
this isn't the craziest, but this is a crazy story. One time I was at that shop, the Dome shop.
Next
this
to
chick,
Boondocks.
Next to Boondocks. This chick comes in my shop. She's arguing with her boyfriend. And she's like, help me get away from this guy. And I'm like, man, hell nah. But people, my door didn't have no lock on it. Like, it was like, so you could just open the door, walk in. And she comes in and, you know, the guy, of course, gets kind of nervous. None of my business, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever problems they got going. But he gets nervous. He don't want to walk in the store. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. What y'all do? You know what I'm saying? She's over here digging in her shit, like, in her breast area. And I'm like, man, this bitch about to pull out a gun and shoot this mother like a little 22, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, something's gonna happen. I need to go to the back. I was like, so I'm going to the back and all I hear is, I can't find my baggie. And I'm like, what? I was like, what baggie?
The bolsa?
Yeah, the bolsa. So I was like, next thing you know, she's like, look, she can't find it. Boom. Pulls her shit out. Everything. Just pulls her top up. And the baggie falls. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my God, this girl's fucking wild. And then
They came from Boondocks? Or?
yeah, they came from Boondocks. So next thing you know, the baggie falls. She finds it. She's like, all right, I gotta go. I was like, what the fuck just happened? She walks outside the door. Her and her boyfriend are arguing for like a little second. Next thing you know, they're right there. You know what I'm saying? So both on the baggie. I was like, probably arguing over the baggie or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit was hilarious though, bro.
That shit's crazy.
I've seen some wild. I mean, there's a lot of tweakers over there. You know what I'm saying? So, you got a lot of schizophrenic people out there too. You know what I'm saying? So, that's one of the main things that you really see out there. Is,
People tweaking.
bro, what? They be wildin'. They're the homies though. You know what I'm saying? I show love to everybody. You know
Yeah,
what time
everyone's
it
equal
is.
here.
Bro, what?
Hey, you can leave it off. You know what I mean? That we can just, it won't ring.
But yeah, being on the block, bro, I show love to everybody. I've always been like that, even in my hood. Like, I don't see you no less than just because you got an issue with your usage, you know what I'm saying? So, I sure love that.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, most def. They be the coolest people, bro. You learn like some of the most valuable lessons from them. What?
I know. I be pulling up at the light, and I tell my girl, "Oh yeah, that's my homie right there.
Yeah.
The crackhead, right? Yeah. Give him $2. She's like, "That's your homie." I was like, "Yeah, that's my, his name's yeah, I know his name and shit."
Yeah.
He's been there for 5 years.
Right.
Bro, what? They live the longest. What you talking about?
Facts.
Because they don't be eating that junk food that we be eating and
Word.
They don't eat all them
all
preservatives.
them chemicals.
nigga.
They
do
grow
that
their own
real
shit.
deal
They be
Holyfield.
fasting all day.
You know what I'm saying? But definitely the tweakers and stuff like that, bro. I fuck with them. They the homies. I'm always showing love.
So
to them.
random bitch show you
Yeah.
titties for a baggie.
That shit was crazy,
Looking
bro.
for a bag.
Looking for the bag. It wasn't me. She wasn't showing them to me. She was just trying to find her baggie. I was
Showing
like,
them to everybody.
My God. Yeah, I was like, what the hell's going on right now?
So what were your hours? You said you had no hours.
So I really don't have no hours, bro. Like,
Even right now.
Yeah, even right now, bro. If I get up and go to the shop at 8 a.m., bro, then I'm there at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And I'm posting on my story like, yo, we here early with it today.
Okay.
Pull up on us. 1617 West Timer Road, all in the
Shout out
mix, just
to
like
Saloon
yo.
Door.
You heard.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, working on all hours.
So tell us about when Maxwell was there and everybody was freestyling. He like
Oh.
dropped his train or what the fuck?
That was dope. That was recently.
I know you smoked on that, man.
Nah.
Shout
What
out to
was
the
Texas
sponsor.
Tea, right?
Yeah.
Saloon
called
Door.
Texas
Let's
Tea?
go.
Haven't
He was
smoked
charging
it.
like 108 or some crazy shit.
Nah,
like
he was
that.
doing.
107, right?
I don't remember.
Homie
I don't-
brought it.
I don't think
so
he had
homie
anything
brought
there
some
with him.
here.
Oh,
He had some
check one?
CBD, I think.
Chaco, huh?
Ah.
He has some CBD.
I don't know what it was. Like, I don't know what it was. But he was definitely. I mean, he was.
It
Definitely
was like a
gonna go to
party or
Texas
what?
Tea.
What were y'all
So
doing?
he was
It
doing
was
a clothing
jumping,
release,
right?
Yeah, he was doing a clothing release there. I've known Maxo since what is it, 11 Trace 7? Yeah, I think so. I think that was the.
We knew Maxwell when he was jacking.
Yeah,
He
for
jacked
sure.
one of my homies for real.
Always.
Hey,
I love Maxo.
Can't talk about that.
Hey,
but-
if he's
That-
spitting in
that's
his
when he
raps,
was,
he
uh,
really
trigger-
did that. You know what I'm saying?
That's when he was Trigger Max. So
Nah, for
Trigger
real.
Maxo. Yeah. Shout out to Maxo. Crave Click Gang. Bang.
Hey, yeah, Maxwell was at your shop, huh?
Yeah, bro, I've known Maxo
Yeah.
since before he popped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is before he is who he is now. Like
he even to this day he seems super humble.
super
Like,
chill. We did his first pop up at Soul Purpose. He came in with some shorty that used to come in and shop with me all the time, and the shorty's like, "Yo, my man's he raps." You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
Everybody's
you hear
man's
that shit
rap.
with-
They-
Back then, you know, like you, yeah, all right, he raps, whatever.
Everybody's
okay.
man's rap, shawty.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, she gives me the mixtape joint. Maxwell don't even give me the mixtape. She gives me that joint. I throw it in CD, you know what I'm saying? So, I throw it in, and I didn't take it out. I was like, yo, let's fuck this
It's
dude.
hard,
I was
yeah.
like, let's do next. You know what I'm saying? Because Houston was at a standstill at that point. You know
We
what I'm
had
saying?
nobody at
This
that
is
point.
when Maxo and Dope Beezy, shout out to the Southeast Beast, Dope Beezy. He was one of the first
Yeah,
people to support my brands as well. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is when rap wasn't really like for Houston a thing. Like we still had Paul Wall, Zero. Nobody could get over those guys.
OG,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, and we didn't have no youth here yet. You know what I'm saying? Doing that. So, to me personally, I feel like Maxwell was one of the first people to break that door down for Houston. You know what I'm saying? And on a bigger level, on a bigger scale.
Even
you
his
know what
whole
I'm saying?
style is just
Yeah, like bro, he was doing songs with Uzi and Cardi and you know everybody before these guys were famous. So he kind of already knew the wave before it even happened. You know what I'm
K-Boy
saying?
Cardi on that.
Yeah. That's how I
Fetty?
met Cardi
Fetty.
and Uzi and
Supposedly they recorded
Yeah,
that
'cause they
song
had
in
a show.
Houston.
And I knew Maxo, so he ended up getting me backstage and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that was fucking tight. I got to meet Cardi and Uzi way before they were like anybody. You know what I'm saying? They had no jewelry, no none of that shit. So
Damn.
Yeah,
That was-
I met
bro, that was
Lil
cool.
Uzi when he was still wearing Supreme
yeah, like.
back in the good days.
And they were just youngsters. They were jits. I was way older. You know what I'm saying? Not way older, but I want to say like a good 6-7 years older, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah.
But it was cool to see, bro. I was like, oh shit, this is the next generation of, you know, people,
Artists.
yeah, that are gonna do this in our city. And Maxo to me was at the top, bro. His lyrical play was fucking amazing to me. I was like, yo, you got like an actual hip hop, you know, background. Like you can spit. It's not just like coming
gangster
down,
rap. Yeah, it ain't just
swinging on
gangster.
foes, lane to lane,
Sipping
pouring up
drink.
drink.
Nah,
You know what I'm
his
saying?
wordplay
Like,
crazy.
dripping the paint, you know what I'm saying? Like he was actually talking about it like
Yeah,
how
his
like, he really
wordplay.
lived, you know what I'm saying? Jacking motherfuckers, K-roll a whole pint, serve it to a dumb sucker, you know what I'm saying? Like he was really on that.
He
you
rap
know what I'm
about
saying?
what he about.
Yeah, for sure, and that's why I fucked with him. But super quiet, so I knew already like He was really that dude. Then I would go to shows and I would see the Cream Click gang. Him and Madu, that was his brother. Shout out to his brother. Rest in peace to the God. You know what I'm saying? And I would see, damn, who else is in Cream Click, bro? Why can't I think right now?
Ghost. I mean,
man, I was just talking to what you call it,
Slim Clip.
Yeah, but it wasn't too many of them. It was Ike, Madu, Maxo,
Brother Josh.
Josh, yeah.
Man,
Well,
why
he
can't I
wasn't.
think of his
He's
name right
way
now? I'm
younger.
Yeah,
so
he
sorry,
wasn't
I
really
can't
doing.
think of your name right now, brother. He was my favorite. He was one of the first to rap. I cannot think of his fucking name. We're supposed to be doing some stuff together right now. Lindo. Shout out to Lindo, bro. He's kept a good relationship with me even through him going to prison and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Lindo. You know what I'm saying? But they were wild, bro. Like, we did their first pop up, and I remember them. You know, they were knit. They were tight. You know what I'm saying? They were on their shit. You know what I'm saying? So. But just meeting all of them reminded me of like how me and my homies used to kick it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit older, so I wasn't in the hood anymore. I was over on the Westheimer block now, trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? But when they came to the Westheimer block, I was like, oh shit, bro, you remind me of being on the block, like at the dead end, or at DZP, or on one of the avenues back in the hood, and we're just kicking it. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to make some bread.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to hit a lick. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to do something, but getting faded at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, pass me a Xanax, pass me this, pass me a bar, you know what I'm saying? Pass me a thing, you know what I'm saying?
A
Like,
banger.
yeah, just hood shit, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, y'all remind me of a time that I don't live anymore, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't act like that no more. So I got close to that, and I was like, yo, this is cool. Like, y'all are gonna be the next big thing out of the city. And sure enough, bro, Maxo just kept pushing with it.
Blew up.
That just goes to show, though, like, building relationships from the get-go, it can go a long way,
Oh, yeah,
right?
for sure.
Like,
I think
having
it's
that
like
relationship with
10 to
Maxo,
12 years after
now he
pop-up
brought the
now.
pop-up to you, and, like,
Yeah.
it's a good look for you,
Persona
obviously.
is a thing now.
Persona is a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing now, bro.
So just remember, always treat everybody just equally,
Yeah, most definitely,
bro.
no matter where they're at. And that's what Outlaw is about. Like, we get I met Maxo on Westheimer. I met Don Tolliver on Westheimer. You know what I'm saying? He used to kick it at Lo-Fi. Loud ass. Yeah, he was cool though.
Does he sound like that in
I used to
person?
think he.
Wait,
I used to
bro,
think
that
he worked there,
motherfucker
right?
is annoying, bro.
That's
I'm
what
going
everybody
up.
says.
I'm going up, bro. I'm going to the studio
That's what
tonight. I'm going
everybody
up,
says
bro.
about
I was
Don
like, shut your annoying ass. But he went up though. I'm like, yo, you
Everybody
went up.
says the same thing about this dude.
Annoying as hell, but he went up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no bullshit.
But that's like another thing. If you really believe in something, push that shit.
No, yeah, for sure, most def. I mean, anybody can do what we doing. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 Latino, Hispanic men on this couch. You know what I'm saying? We all have something to do with the business. So, if you're a brown kid or a brown man or a brown anybody, woman, male, whatever it may be, make sure you fucking apply yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got vices in life, learn how to turn your vices off for a second and really apply yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, there should be no, I can't do this and I can't do that, because you can go get your herb from your herb man. You can go get your alcohol from the corner store. You can go get your blunts and all that you need. But what you need to do for yourself is you need to stop doing all that for a little bit. You don't have to completely stop doing it forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not telling you what to do, but figure out what it is you need to stop doing in order to get yourself to that next level. You know what I'm saying? So I do it. I've had to do it multiple times.
Focus on your goal.
Yeah, to elevate. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, in order to elevate, you really gotta completely transform yourself into a whole nother individual. Somebody you're really not. You know what I'm saying? So,
Tunnel vision.
yeah, most def. You know what I'm saying? So I'm 2 years
You
sober.
gotta learn to grow.
I'm 2 years sober right now, and I can say that I actually like being sober. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, there's other things in life now that I can put my money towards and see growth in that. You know what I'm saying? I just did open my first business for my daughter. Like, I just bought her a vending machine, and we put it in my shop. You know what I'm saying? So now she has her own first business. She's 5, so when the time that she gets 8, 9, 10, she's already knowing what it feels like to go
You
somewhere
don't
Collect
want
the
to put
bread.
empty
a
that
vending
joint out,
machine
fill it
somewhere
back
else.
up. You know what I'm saying? So
Just a hustle.
yeah, I'm gonna teach her how to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's other positive ways out here to get this money, and being on the block, you know what I'm saying, or doing your little OnlyFans, or you know, whatever it may be.
Regardless,
I
of
ain't
what
knocking your hustle. I just say there's positive ways out here. You know,
regardless
what I'm
of what
saying?
it is, God bless the trap.
Yeah, most definitely, God bless the trap.
So tell us about like the ups and downs of like, I guess.
The business side of
Being
what you do.
self-made.
I'm real big when it comes to people, so that's my downfall.
Your clientele, or
Not my clientele, but people I build relationship with through my business. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for you to keep a good relationship at times with certain people because my opinion gets in the way, or you know, I'm real big on like loyalty. I'm like, yo, if you start with me, I want you to finish with me, and if you don't, I don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm real quick to push myself away from people that aren't tying themselves down to this, because I feel like this can open up so many doors for you. And what we do is we build how do you say it, like momentum, you know what I'm saying? Like when you come to Outlaw and if you work there at the shop, there's like, you gotta be to work on time, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta sweep and mop them damn floors, you know what I'm saying? You gotta clean them windows, you gotta clean that toilet. Like there's a lot of things that people nowadays don't want to do, and I really don't fuck with that, you know what I'm saying? I don't come from that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta apply yourself.
who do you expect to do it? Me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm paying you.
yeah, like who do you expect to do it? Me? Like I've been doing it all these years to get us here where we're at now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your turn. You know what I'm saying? Like, put that work in. Don't be scared. Like, don't be too good enough to clean a toilet. You feel me? Like,
We all start somewhere,
bro, if you ain't cleaning your toilet at your house, then hey, thank mommy and daddy. You heard? Because I was the one cleaning the toilet at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like I was the one sweeping the floors, mopping, and I feel like those are small reasons to why I am where I'm at now, because I have no
It builds character.
I have no
too,
ego, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
like, yo, I can do anything at the shop and not be like, when people see me doing that, they're like, you're the owner? I'm like, yeah, I do everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
I do
honestly,
it.
as a
I do
boss,
it
you
all,
have
bro.
to be. You gotta be able to do everything, cause like you can't have ego, bro. You just gotta do it.
Yep.
It has to get done. You have to set an example for your workers too.
Yep.
Because if you're not doing it, I guarantee your employees aren't gonna do it.
If they see you on your phone all day, they're gonna be on their phone all day.
Exactly. You gotta
If you
set
smoking
the,
herbs during your,
Mr. Mitch?
you know, your shit, they gonna be doing the same
Right.
shit, bro. So
you gotta set the tone
yeah,
for
most
it.
definitely. And I've had to do that a couple times, and people weren't fucking with it because that whole boss friend relationship gets kind of crossed at times. You know what I'm saying? But I'm learning how to just be a boss and not a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I need you. Hey, you see this foot right here? That's me putting my foot down. I need you to do this. You know what I'm saying? So.
Chill, don't give
it's
these
gonna
niggas
help you out
ideas,
in the
bro.
future. I'm not doing it to be rude or disrespectful.
No. It's just
Like,
part of business.
Say you leave from this place
Nah, we've
and
literally.
you go somewhere else, like, if you don't do these things, they're gonna let you go too, faster than I will. You know what I'm saying? Like in the blink of an eye, bro.
Way faster.
No fucks given. You know what I'm saying? Like you're late 1 minute, you're out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like at least you get a 10 to 15 minute grace period with me. You know what I'm saying?
I remember one time I was out of town, so I had to get my homie to work for me, and he was working with my brother, and my brother asked him to like sweep the floor, and the guy said, "I don't see you doing that. Like, why should I do it if you don't do it, right?" Or something
What
like
was
that.
that?
I don't want to bring his name up.
You can.
He's like, you can. You know who it is. Like you know who it
My brother's
is.
like,
Try to make you say the name.
Don't ever
He's
have
hard.
him
He's
for-
like, who the fuck
Who
is it?
the-
But Mitch wouldn't say no
Oh
shit
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
either.
I know exactly who he is.
Mitch wouldn't say no
But
shit
he
like
did
that.
tell me that. He's
Yeah.
like, I don't see you cleaning the floor or sweeping or anything like that.
I'm like, cause I've worked
I would've
up
been
to
like,
get to
bye.
this point. Like you
See
said,
See
I've
you
worked to get
later.
us to this point.
Yeah,
now.
I don't have to do that.
You
You
know
know
what I
what I'm
mean?
saying? Like, you want to be here with me? You want to receive all the...
Yeah, I did tell you. I was like, hey,
Cloud or whatever it
tell your
is.
homie just don't
even
even come back, bro. Like,
Don't even come
I'd
back.
rather work, I'll work by myself. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool.
It's not hard.
But again, we do set the examples.
Yeah.
So if they don't see us doing this, to them it's like, why am I gonna do it? Like that's just, I'm not gonna say like a dumb mindset to have because it's whatever. But
Yeah.
that's how it is. That's how people think, bro. Like the human just thinks like
Lead by example.
lead by example.
for
Yeah.
sure.
So I kind of felt guilty. I was like, I needed a nigga at the day, so I was like, all right,
ain't
whatever,
shit.
right?
I'm like,
He's
you
my
ain't
nigga
shit.
too.
I'm like, you ain't
He's
shit.
my like. It ain't just a rando.
Yeah.
It's my nigga too. So it's just like, all right, see what kind of worker you are.
Yeah.
Hey, Gio, no, this is not gonna work.
Yeah. When y'all had Mitch to the team?
Mitch has been working with us for
It's
a
been
little
over
over
a
a
year.
year.
A little over. A
But he's
year.
like the greatest.
I thought about adding Mitch to my team.
And I
At one
told
point, yeah, I did. He was at my shop all the time. I was like, yo, what do y'all think about Mitch? Like,
Mitch is. You should have hired him.
yeah, for sure, I know. Because the people that I had with me at the time ain't with me no more. And I was
Yeah.
like, Mitch was probably still
Mitch-
locked in.
Mitch
Right
is
here.
down.
We had a
Sure.
like
He
a,
understands
We had
that
like
he-
5 people that we were like looking at, and I told my brother like the one that's really gonna work and like knows a lot about shoes and is just his. This is like what he likes to do is Mitch.
Mitch is a team player.
Like,
I feel like
And
if
I
y'all
was
are-
so
if y'all are
hard-
doing bad, Mitch would be like, shit, you ain't gonna pay me.
He is like
we
that,
here,
but
bro. Like, I'm
yeah,
here with you. You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
I fuck with people like that. You know what I'm saying?
He's down.
Like,
He's down for the come up.
yeah, for sure, most
Yeah.
definitely.
So like, I was telling Gio like, bro, I don't want because people think like we run a shoe store. We're rich or some shit.
This is where all the money's
No,
right here.
bro,
I'm
it's
like,
not
it's
rich.
right here. I'm
Like
it's all the inventory, yeah.
we're trying to make it just like everybody else, right? So like being an entrepreneur, you gotta get it like any which way. How like you have to find a way to make money.
you know when we're
So,
rich
like-
when we're not here anymore. Like
sure.
we're working. the
If you don't
store
see me
every
for a
single-
week
Yeah.
or two, you're gonna be like, all right,
You got a little bit of money.
like,
You got a little bit of money.
unless I'm on vacation.
You
but-
fucking off, you know what I'm
But like
saying?
until then, like honestly, I don't. This isn't.
Why pay
It's
someone we can
work.
do it
So that's
ourselves?
what that means. I gotta stop taking weeks off at the shop. Like, damn.
Nah, it's work to us, but it's also like this is what we do. This is
Yeah,
our livelihood.
for sure.
It's like it's not. I don't like come to work and be like, damn, I gotta be here all day.
Y'all could low key dip and trust him with this whole joint.
Yeah,
and he'll
yeah,
run
yeah,
that mug right.
for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So
He's
That's
gonna-
why we hired him.
yeah.
So when when Jill was like, man, Mitch, I was like, as long as this nigga can do
I will
whatever
call
I can
him
do.
to legit check shit.
With
all the
anything,
time
but I was just
anyway,
about to say,
so-
y'all can trust him with buys, sells,
Yeah.
trades, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna low
Prices.
He's gonna lowball the fuck out of you.
I love that.
Mhm.
What? I
$40
love
for
that. Stop playing with me. Yeah. He was
first
trying to give me a
time-
pair of sneakers earlier, and I was like, why am I trying to give me a pair of sneakers for? I don't know if I trust this or not. You gonna try to ask me for something? You know what I'm saying? I
Hey,
was like, let me
the
chill
first
out.
time they ever went somewhere and they left me in charge with their cousin, Gio was like, "You have an $80 budget."
Did you
And
hear
he
that?
actually got like
You
4
hear?
shoes.
Yeah.
we
Like,
got a
hey.
couple pair of shoes.
Stop playing, bro. Man, I be
I
seeing
told him
the
if it's
low
not
bar.
store credit, don't like.
Yeah,
Bro,
dog.
on the block, the low ball is crazy, yo. 40, 60. I'm
See,
like,
mine
damn.
and
I'm
his
like,
low ball is
damn.
not that low. Like me and Joe are gonna give you a generous low ball. Mitch is gonna try to like just.
Nah, y'all showed me
hit
love. I
you
ain't
over
gonna
the
front.
head.
Y'all showed me love. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we gonna.
You still got the
Yeah,
Mesquite?
Yes.
He said
Isaac's
you got
fixing
a
the
fix?
joint. Shout out to Pax to Go. He fixing the joint.
Pax
Hey,
to
hurry
Go.
up.
I'm
about to-
bro.
hey, I'm
Hey,
about to
why
say,
you
Hurry
hey,
the fuck up,
I'm about to say, why
Hey.
the fuck did I see some
Hurry
Mesquites on the shop
fuck
the other
up,
day?
dog. I gave them to him after the first day I wore them. I was like, come
I
on,
can't believe they
bro.
crumbled on the first day.
They had to. They were like, what, 04, right?
Yeah.
04? Yeah.
How long did you wear them before you start feeling
I
them?
wore them the whole
How
day.
long?
No, yeah, I wore them the whole day.
Oh, you wore them
No,
the
I
whole-
wore them the whole day. They started cracking like
At the end?
towards the end of the day. Yeah, I started to see the dust. I was like, fuck.
Oh, the bubble started going
I
down.
started to see the dust. I was like, damn, bro.
Man, those are classics. What
Super
Mesquite
classic.
was
Mesquite
such
is
a
one of the-
crazy brand.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
I'm
one of the
surprised
brands that
it could have
helped me out,
lasted,
too.
right?
Yeah, for
Does
sure.
it go for money
Especially
now? Like
today, Nate?
That's what I'm
vintage
saying.
Mesquite?
That style's in.
They still do some stuff. Mesquite kind of reminds me of Basic Art. Basic Art. I don't know if y'all know about Basic Art.
Damn,
that was
yeah.
like a Lamar thing.
It reminds me of Coogee. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
Coogee. That's when they were all
Bro,
those brands
Mesquite
were
had the
around.
fire as jeans.
Yeah,
Like
with the
they had
hand,
the splats
No,
on
the
them,
with
the
the M.
hand with
Yeah.
the M on the back.
the M stand for Mexican or Magnolia. You know what
Ah,
I'm
there
saying?
you go.
People still wear them, right? People
Huh?
still wear them.
Yeah, for sure. You
they're
can find
hard
them
to
on,
come
yeah, you can
across,
find them
though,
on eBay and shit
eBay?
like that. Yeah, eBay is the source.
Travis Scott had.
Bro, I
got
had
'em.
this shirt
Really?
that had a Mesquite. It was all red with the paint, like the paint
Yeah.
splatter. It had a 5-point crown on it. It had a money
Bro,
bag
they were
on
doing
it.
crazy
They
shit.
were on-
They were doing crazy shit,
They
bro.
were on this shit
They was
before.
wild.
It was,
Yeah, they was
it was just
wild,
way ahead
bro.
of its time.
They were gang gang for sure.
5-point crown
Whoever
with a
did that
money
brand-
bag.
Yeah,
The
whoever
money
did
bag
that
emoji.
brand,
The
yeah.
same
Yeah.
little sign like that.
That's
15
like,
years ago.
That was crazy, bro. That was a
What the
crazy
fuck?
time. in
Where's
style.
that brand originated from?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I didn't do my homework on. I was too young to do my
You know
homework
what
on
else
that.
brand just died at like just lot 29? Like it was
Oh
pumping
for
for
sure.
a long
They did
time.
all the
Looney
the
Tunes.
characters, the
Looney
Looney Tunes
Tunes,
characters.
They would be
yeah, I
all
remember that.
dripped out.
Yeah.
And then it just
That's
died.
like when South Pole and all that shit was.
South Pole was
Rock
Echo,
Echo,
Echo was
Echo.
popping.
Mark
Dang,
Echo.
Echo was dope.
Yeah, because he was an actual writer. So Echo was tight. Like that was like a thing for me. I was like, yo, this
Yeah.
dude's actually a writer, meaning a graffiti artist. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, he was an actual writer, bro. So
He
that
was cool. Oh, that's why he had all the graffiti
Yeah,
designs?
bro. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
He
was a-
sponsored
was an
Miguel
actual
Cotto
writer.
his
Yeah.
whole career.
Yeah, that was
That
sick,
shit
bro.
wild.
That shit's
Random,
crazy.
right? Random.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah,
Sponsored
the random-
MMA guys too.
Yeah.
I didn't, for real, I didn't know.
I swear to
just
God,
know
the
he
MMA
sponsored
guys had
his
Echo
whole
on their
career.
pants.
That's fire.
Yeah, he was in there. He was tied into everything.
What happened to Echo?
I don't know.
They
I
still-
think he just.
well,
I
they
think it's like like a spin off of his brand now. I
I'm
think
about
he
to
does
say, they
something
still
With
else.
that
have-
gray elephant suede print.
Yeah.
That was
Nah, it's a
untouchable.
rhino, right?
The
rhino,
rhino,
yeah,
rhino,
the
rhino.
rhino,
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
rhino
That
with,
shit was
with
untouchable.
4 little links on the
You could
shit.
not fuck with that.
Oh my god.
If you had an Echo shirt
bro.
back in the day, you're that guy.
You were definitely that
Or
dude.
the South Pole with the 8 little dots, bro.
Man,
Or
The
the-
South Pole pants. Sometimes they had the
Yeah.
South. Oh, what happened? Remember they
Iceberg.
have
Remember Iceberg?
Yeah. That's one of my favorites.
Iceberg.
If
It's
you-
the
Flip, hey, shout out to Flipper Rock.
What's the big fat?
Fat Albert.
Fat Albert.
Platinum Fubu.
Platinum Football, yeah.
Bro, that shit was loud.
Damn, that nigga said that shit quick, boy.
Yeah. He
That was
rocked
my
that shit.
era,
He rocked that
man.
shit. I like he
That was
rocked that
my-
shit.
that
He's like, yeah, I had them Fat Albert pants.
Yeah,
For
yeah, I
us
did.
bias.
You
know what I'm
didn't?
saying?
You didn't Fat Albert?
I didn't have the Fat Albert joints. I had the jerseys,
Okay.
the Fubu jerseys.
Yeah.
The jerseys
I had a
was
Fubu
hot.
jersey.
Nah, the
Those was-
Fubu.
They go
the-
for money now,
The
don't
Fat
they?
Albert
it tripped me out,
jeans
bro. Wait, I was
with the
like, stop
characters
playing.
on it.
I know, right?
That shit's crazy. I still be finding stuff like that at the Pulga and stuff like
For
that
real?
right there by my crib. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
be
the
seeing
one
it.
on
On
La Pancha?
yeah. No. Is it?
Yeah, on Magnolia.
Yeah. The one in the
Nah,
They
no,
used
no,
to have
no. Next
it-
to the church, ¿verdad? Yeah.
that one.
The little one next to
Yeah.
the clinic
I know what you're
center.
talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Right on,
Yeah.
what's that street?
If you go
It's on the clinic
next to
across the
next to
street.
the street from Tampico,
Yep.
it's behind
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's
yeah,
that
yeah.
street though?
Right there by the
I
Arizona
don't
and
know.
all that shit.
I remember seeing it at Pulga, where
By
it's Yes
Macau?
Prep now.
Yeah, but Macau
It's,
on the
or
right.
Kip,
by
or
Crestmont.
it's Kip or Yes Prep. It's
Remember
on,
on
I used to go to
610?
Yes Prep. I used to go to Yes
it's
Prep.
on 610.
For real?
I
Remember
was
that?
the guinea pig, bro. I was the
Man.
first 5th grade class. In
Oh,
the hood,
shit.
The second ward. A bunch of hood people trying to
Right.
get smart. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I'm about to say Yes Prep is like
Bro, we were
one
trying to
of
get
the-
smart, bro. We
It's
were
like an
guinea
early
pigs.
college
Yeah.
school.
You know, my mom and my dad wanted me to be like, yo, you gonna go to school. I'm like, all right, whatever. But yeah, we was the first guinea pig class, 5th grade class, bro. I was on porch all damn day. Porch is like
ISS.
like you wear your shirt inside out and you can't have your backpack. You gotta carry your books with you, like some old school like
What the
punishment
fuck?
type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
What the hell?
yeah, bro, like you gotta stand up during class. You can't sit down in your desk. You gotta stand up and write like this. You know what I'm saying, bro? Old school punishment shit, bro. That shit was hilarious, bro.
Bruh.
I was on that shit all the time, though. I remember Mr. Barbic, our principal. He was getting mad at me one time, bro. We're talking outside. He slapped the clip. He always had a clipboard. Slapped the clipboard on the those little metal rails. Snapped it. I'm like, oh shit, bro. This dude just broke a clipboard. Kids looking at us. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa, this is wild.
That boy is serious.
Bro, that was a time in my life. I met 2 of my best friends at that school. Feedy, Jesse, and Julian, Juju. Those were the homies. That was hilarious. And man, Chris. I miss Chris. He was crazy. He was small. Yeah, little man syndrome. You know what I'm saying? He
Little
was
man
wild.
syndrome,
Yeah, he was wild.
it's a thing.
Little man syndrome is a thing, yo.
Yeah, yeah, it's a
Be
thing.
careful with the little guys out here. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them nice. You heard?
What the-
They gonna do you like, bitch. You got that snake, that boy.
Nah, for real.
But yeah, I remember that, man. That was like, bro. I met that dude Julian Juju that I'm talking about. Me and Jesse were chilling one time outside of the lunchroom. And he asked. That's how I met him. He's asking us, "Where's the restroom at?" We point him to the girls' restroom. The doors were open, so we pointed to the girls' restroom. We go in the girls' restroom. That's how I met one of
Yeah,
my
bro,
good
shit.
friends. Yeah, for sure. What's that? What else y'all got for me?
What's up, y'all? Do you have any like collabs coming soon? Or?
Yeah, actually this weekend I have a collab coming up with Frontier.
Oh shit! What
Frontier
the fuck?
USA.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Those are
hell
the
yeah.
homies, bro.
Damn, for real?
Rev and Brian. Yeah, shout out to B and Rev. They're dope people, bro. They've designed. Rev actually designed some stuff for me a long time ago, like a long time before he had Frontier, and they came to me recently and were like, "Yo, we want to do some shit at your shop," and I support those guys on 1000. They're one of my favorite clothing brands in town. They just stick to that authentic streetwear, something similar to what we stick to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I guess I am a little biased when it comes to shit like that. I'm like, nah, I just want that authentic shit.
Yeah, OG
like,
look or what?
yeah, bro, because there's a lot of brands in town now. They just stick to the whole
The whole biting.
biting, like
What do you think about that biting
Houston
stuff?
drank, like
Yeah,
I want
that's what he was
slangers
talking
on my
about, yeah, he was
car,
talking about that, yeah.
like I'm
So-
like, bro, come on.
Astro.
So we have a group
Yeah.
message that we kind of like, put our ideas in or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
And-
like an open discussion.
that's
yeah,
cool.
and we kind of were talking about that, like the whole Houston theme, like
It's
bite,
annoying.
and it's already it's
annoying,
it's
bro.
already like
It's annoying.
In LA, that shit don't really ride, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you know what? Fuck that, bro. It's not cool. That shit lame as hell, bro.
oh shit.
I'm not even gonna be. This is why I can't be on podcasts and shit like this. 'Cause
Yeah.
it turns to this shit, and I'm like, man, y'all can all eat a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like that should just be lame, bro.
Yeah.
When you're raping Houston, Texas culture, when you're putting Houston, Texas on everything that you do, you know what I'm saying? Like the word actual Houston, Texas. When you're using screw, and you're using slabs and drink and all of that, bro, you boxed in, bro. Like you boxed yourself in.
So we had a big ass argument, and I
Shit's
was just
annoying.
like, I'm not gonna put names out there,
yeah.
but I'm gonna just
Everybody
say,
know
like,
who they are. I'm like, everybody know who they are.
how do you feel?
I'm
like
big
when,
on.
like,
I'll put the name out. I don't
okay,
care.
how do you
I'm
feel
like, I
like
don't
when
care.
somebody that's not even from this side of town and you're just biting it on your stuff, and it's just like,
That's them boys that be from Beaumont and
that's what I'm.
all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's weird, right?
Wherever y'all from, you know what I'm saying? They be from Baytown.
but the thing is, the Houston
from
community is gonna
all
eat
out
that
in
shit
the
up.
burbs,
They're
you know
gonna
what I'm
eat it
saying?
up,
yeah, bro, they know
which
that.
is crazy.
Yeah, they know that shit, bro. That shit's lame. I mean, it takes no thought to do any of that shit, bro.
But
Exactly, that's
do
what
you
we're
think they
talking
eat
about.
it up because we're so behind within the actual fashion culture, or like?
You go to Bazaar and get all them shirts. You know what I'm saying? You go to the block and go to MS and get them shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like you could go
The Pulga.
to the Pulga and get them shirts. You
I
know
mean,
what
the
I'm
monster
saying?
got
Like,
that
Hey, the
little-
Pulga be having
it
some
tripped me
crazy
out when they
knockoffs.
became cool again. I was like, bro, why did this become cool? You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, you wasn't cool if you was rocking that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh, you another hood dude chilling. You know what I'm
Rocking
saying?
some fake shit.
Yeah, rocking some
basically,
fake
right?
shit. Yeah, but it just takes no thought, no effort, no appreciation to what is actually going on with the actual streetwear
Just copy and
culture.
paste
You know what I'm
kinda
saying?
thing.
Literally, bro, copy and paste. I don't know how many shirts I've seen with Houston, Texas on them, with our actual the Texas state on it. You know what I'm saying? With drink pouring onto it with the screw in it. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying? Like I seen that done. I don't know, bro.
How many times?
Bro, wait, stop playing. You know what I'm saying?
I done
I'm
seen the
like,
corner stuff on my crib
man,
full
what?
of.
I'm like, bro, y'all are crazy. I recently did a Houston design with Frico. Big ups to Rico Frico. You know what I'm saying? He's dope, bro. He's one of the designers that I just worked with, and I've seen other people. Not to say that I started his wave here, but I've seen other people work with him after me in this same game that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? So, and people show me. They're like, yo,
When
check out such and such. They're using like same similar style to you,
yeah.
and I'm like, I already know, bro. You ain't gotta show me
We
that
need
shit.
to do a Space City.
It don't
Outlaw
bother me,
collab.
of course.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Of
What's
course.
up? When are we gonna?
We're
finally-
super down with that, bro. We could turn it into a pachanga, you know what I'm saying?
We got
Right
the
here in
party with it.
Yeah, I got a big ass parking lot. I love throwing shots. We could stand on top of the roof and throw. We could throw a show. You know what I'm saying? I'm down. I'm always down. I'm more open to collabs now than I have ever been.
We
because
haven't done a official collab.
Just Jeff.
see?
Just
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 Jeff.
with
Jeff
Jeff Hamilton.
That's a
But
that's
you
a
did
beautiful
that-
one.
you did that
I
for-
helped out with that joint. I'm happy with
but We're
that.
like, we have some in the works.
Yeah,
But
none
we've
of
never
them
had
are
a. Besides Jeff Hamilton, we haven't had an official collab.
that one was a
That one was a
That was a
banger.
It's just
punch,
something
bro.
to have on
That
the
was a
resume. You know what I
banger.
mean?
That was a
Like,
punch.
that was a banger.
I was jealous when I saw that. And I can tell you, man, the man, bro. That shit, I was like, bro.
Cause you said
How
you
the
met him,
fuck
right?
these motherfuckers get this fucking collab? I was like, this is crazy. How
Nah,
did
you
y'all
weren't
get that?
the
You
only-
said you met him where?
Yeah.
In LA or
New York.
New York?
Yeah. How did y'all get that?
This-
SneakerCon. I drove fucking 30 hours from here
It's a long
to
fucking
LA.
time, bro.
because I have a Tesla.
Oh, you did the LA joint?
I have a
He
Tesla.
That shit's
drove.
crazy, right?
He drove in the Tesla.
We used to rent a.
I
When
had
I
to
say I
drive
took
back,
people out
too.
there, bro, we used to rent a fucking Sprinter and we used to drive out there like 10,
Yeah, I
15
remember when
deep,
you would
bro.
read the sprinters and
Yeah.
you'd be like, man,
I take everybody.
Oh,
with me. I'm
wait.
like, yo,
Hey,
hop
well,
in.
you come in,
Hop
you come
Is that how you
Hop
took
in.
crib?
you'd go
Yeah.
for like a
Oh,
whole
y'all drove
month
out
type
there,
shit,
Bro,
right?
I ain't got no money. Man, get your ass in the goddamn.
Yeah.
I ain't ask if you had money. I asked if you want to go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I
Don't
don't
worry about the rest.
Nah, I
Yeah.
remember you'd go for like 3-4 weeks. Type
Bro, we
shit,
sleep
like,
in the van. I'm showing
Yeah.
them how to thug it out. I'm like, we're sleeping in the van. We're showering at the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, we rent a room every other day. You know what I'm saying? We gotta rent it every day,
Yeah,
and
you
we just
gotta
use
live
it to
that
shower
real
and
life.
crash. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we're not in the room half the damn time. We
Yeah,
getting
you're on the
high,
street.
having fun, going to the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Damn, you
I was
drove.
living like some
What? Thuggin'.
thug.
Bro,
For
what?
SneakerCon,
We need to go to LA
Thugging.
with you, boy.
I don't know. I
Let's do
just
it.
got
Y'all
it in my
down?
mind
I'm
like
down.
we
For
gotta go
real.
to LA. If we want to take our store to the next level, we gotta
sure.
go to this convention
Yeah.
in LA. Meet
And
LA people.
I ain't gonna lie to you, that popped us
hey,
off.
yes, and I was gonna tell you just the thing.
That pot
LA
right there, bro.
SneakerCon is really where where you guys
Our
like
name-
set y'all's name on the map
Yeah.
as
You meet
far
so
as
many people.
SneakerCon.
That's
so
all
like,
it is.
we
Just
went
meet
to
'em.
LA.
Like,
Like
oh
we're from
shit, better
Texas,
relationship.
bro. Get to LA with the best table, or at least top 3 tables
sure.
at
Nah,
the
the
whole
best.
in LA, right?
Let your nuts hang, bro.
Man,
Let
bro,
your
like
chest out, you know
that
what
put
I'm
us at a different like
People
level.
were like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, y'all got
And
real."
Jeff
Y'all got
Hamilton,
heat.
Jeff
Yeah.
Hamilton stopped to our booth and was like, "Okay, like I said, like I'm over here talking to this nigga for 30 minutes. I didn't know who he was." Gio was like, "Yeah, exactly."
Oh my god. I'm like,
Jeff
wait,
Hamilton was
what?
kind of like, "You don't know who I am."
Gio was like, he's
He
that.
like, I bet you
Gio's
love that
more
shit.
into like the street where I guess more into
The fashion.
in depth into it,
Yeah.
right? I'm just more like I don't know. Anyway, so I'm talking to Jeff Hamilton. He's like, "You don't know who I am," and I'm real nonchalant.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, "No, I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
I've never seen you before." And he was just like, "I've seen your jackets, but I don't know who you are."
Yeah.
And I kind of treated him like a nobody.
Normal person.
I,
Yeah.
Exactly.
They
I
love that
treated him
shit.
like a nobody.
They love that shit.
And then he kind of like
Don't spaz.
he was just
Yeah.
like, "You really don't know who I am?" I was like, "No, I don't. My brother might." And Gio comes. I had already
He
been
didn't want to
talking.
follow us because my brother didn't know who he
Yeah,
was.
I kind of dissed him on some shit, right?
You would. I'm him. I'm both of y'all, really.
Yeah.
I'm both of y'all, really.
I kind of dissed him on
I
some
don't
shit, and then
know.
Gio comes and kind of makes it like, "Hey, we do know who you are. Like,
Yeah.
I know who you are. Like, you know what I mean?"
I'm going to teach his ass, bro. How about that?
Basically,
Yeah, for sure.
Gio's like, "No,
And
we
I
know
grabbed
who you
his
are."
phone. I made him follow
And he's
us.
like, "No,
on
no,
Instagram.
follow us, cause I
Real
have
one.
his Jeff Hamilton card." He's like, "Well, he's like, what are you doing in this?" He told me, he's like, "So you're into streetwear and you don't know who I am?" I was like, "I'm into streetwear. You're like more fashion,
He's
like
fashion,
making jackets and shit."
If y'all don't know who Jeff Hamilton is, bro, one of the goats at making leather
He really is
jackets,
the
bro.
goat.
Not one of, he is the goat
He
at
is
making
the
leather
goat.
As far as
jackets, bro.
leather materials go, is like even
I mean,
Tag
Jordan,
jacket.
you don't get no bigger.
Yeah,
so
Jordan,
Gio came
Kobe,
and
all
kind of
them
like
guys.
fixed, like he didn't fix it because it wasn't really like.
You
but
broke it, bro.
But me
Stay
being
fucking
kind of
shit
like
up.
nonchalant, me being nonchalant, kind of was like I know it triggered him.
Yeah, for sure.
But it didn't. He
That
couldn't
ego.
show it. Yeah. He's
I
like,
heard that
"Oh, this
boy."
nigga don't mind."
He's like, "What the?"
Yeah, and then Gio's like, "No, we know who you are. We know who you are."
Oh,
He's like, "Follow us
shit.
on Space City," and then blah blah blah. And then we got the follow, and then Gio just we kept in contact with him. Like he would always reply to us like, "Hey, Jeff,
That's dope.
this-"
I told him I needed
To
a-
this day, he
'cause-
always just fast respond to us.
Yo, y'all got a jacket too, huh?
Yeah, we're the only. It's a 1-of-1 Rockets, Houston Rockets championship back to back 94, 95
How much was that,
jacket.
How much was it? Gio?
This go, come on,
Cost me
Gio.
like at least what was it? 8, 10
We paid
thousand.
8,000.
$8,000
or some shit.
8,500.
Baby.
Bands.
8,000 for a jacket.
Damn, that boy's doing the
But
running.
it's a
man.
1-of-1. That hoe is priceless.
Yeah, for
not
sure.
even the
So,
Rockets.
yeah, not even Hakeem Olajuwon
You
himself
could sell that
has
for
it.
way more.
No one has
Because
it.
Yeah. you
Jeff
could sell
said
that for way
that Olajuwon and Smith, they didn't want to pay for it. They
didn't
wanted
wanna-
it for
they didn't wanna
free.
come
more.
up.
Yeah.
And Jeff Hamilton was like,
Bro, they're
I'm not
like,
doing it
they're
for
not from
free.
here. They're not paying that much money for
Yeah,
a jacket.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, bro, you know who I am? I'm Elijah.
Right. I'm
Like,
gonna send,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
you
send
know
that
what?
back to
Basically.
I'm gonna
Ethiopia.
make you look good. You know what I'm saying?
So we got the
so they
jacket.
didn't never got it because they didn't want to pay. So we're the
Yeah.
only ones with it.
That's fire.
So this is the drop.
Yeah.
All right. So we paid 8 bands for this jacket, right? He said he's gonna have it ready in 3 months.
Of course. Take
Nigga,
some
it
time.
passed like a year, and he still don't have the jacket ready for us. And we're kind of like, we're not acting like assholes.
You see, that's why I don't fucking
But
know you.
we're- I was at the point where like, nigga, hey, we need a refund, Gio.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? Like, we need a
I
refund.
told you I don't fuck with this dude.
Right, we need a refund. Like, what's gonna happen with this jacket? And Gio's like, no, just chill, bro. Like, he's a cool head.
Yeah.
I'm the hot head
Same.
sometimes, right?
Yeah.
And I can be both. But anyways, we're like, man, Gio, like, I don't know about this investment. Like, it's $8,000, bro.
What you can do with it,
We
with the
just got
business.
broken into. So we just got broken
Oh,
into.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
for
thinking
sure.
of all this L's, right? And I'm like, all right, Jeff Hamilton, you owe me 8,000. Send me my money. Don't worry about the jacket, right?
Yeah.
Because he said 3 months. It's a year.
Yeah.
I gave you way more than enough time.
He's a busy man, though. He's
He
always
is
moving.
busy,
He's
so
always
I
moving.
get that. So I'm like, you know what? Gio's like, just chill, bro. It's gonna be all right. You know, he's
Yeah.
always like keeping me chill.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, bro. I'm gonna just listen to you. All right, it's gonna be all right. And then, sure enough, Final Four comes to town. Jeff Hamilton hits us up. Hey, I'm being in town. I owe y'all a favor. Like, y'all waited long enough. I'm gonna do a pop up for y'all. Like, I don't know if I say this or not, but he just blessed us.
Respectful.
He came. He knew he took longer than what it was
Yeah.
supposed to take. So respectfully, He did the pop-up for us.
He
We
saw
sold
something
some
on the
jackets.
table too. He saw an
Yeah,
opportunity
so-
on the table.
And that
Yeah.
collab that you did
And
with
the
us.
collab. So
Yeah.
it all worked out, but like, if it wasn't for Gio, like I probably would have DM'd him like, send my money back. Like,
Every day I would come here, he'd be like, bro, that jacket's not here. Like, I'd be like, bro, like,
But he came and hand delivered it to
Yeah.
us.
That's even
so-
better.
Yeah,
Even
That's
better,
even
yeah.
better. That's a great
So I
story.
can't beat the
Yeah.
experience.
10 years from now?
Yeah, that's I
Hey,
can't beat that.
that's gonna be a
There's
great
no
story.
way I
Be
can-
like, you know, the person that made Michael Jordan's, Kobe's,
Yeah.
Shaq's, all their jackets.
yeah, he made the
Houston Rockets.
three-peat jacket that Jordan and Muhammad Ali was wearing that day.
Mhm.
So I mean,
Yeah.
man, dude, you can't
So
get.
like,
I
That's
know he
priceless.
Yeah, it's priceless.
Priceless.
You can't put them.
No, yeah, it's priceless. That's dope. That was crazy. I did trip out when I saw that.
No,
I was
no,
like,
and
yo.
we appreciate you doing
I don't
the
think
shirts in such
anybody even
short notice.
understands that.
Right.
I don't think anybody in the city understands how big that was. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I told him. I was like, bro, I don't think
No,
you
all
understand
these
how
other
big
stores
this
you're
is.
looking at, it's kind of like,
I was jealous.
They-
I was
they-
jealous.
they-
I'm like,
the other shoe store, they kind of hopped on the wave and
for sure.
started inviting them in and shit.
For sure.
yeah. Right after that,
What's
other
that?
stores were like, hey, we got Jeff Hamilton over here.
Mhm.
He's gonna do all this, but
Yeah, I ain't paid
Nah, yeah.
that 8 bands.
Nah,
up for
but
the
we
jacket.
appreciate you
Yeah.
making that shirt in a short notice, bro. Like you made that.
That's what
Real
built our
quick.
relationship. I feel like
Mhm.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, now I
I
can.
mean, we knew each other.
And
but
yeah, we
he
knew
never
of each other.
worked.
He
for
asked me,
sure.
he was
Yeah,
like,
I
"Is
mean-
there anybody you know who can make
he
that
said
shirt?"
outlaw.
And I was like,
I
"There's only
I
one."
thought about. I was like, Outlaw, and then he was like, "Yeah, he will do it." for
I was like,
sure."
"There's only one motherfucker I know that can make that shit in time because he works 24/7
Yeah.
for real. Works 24/7."
How long were you
Yeah.
on the clock for that one?
I worked
Oh,
around
all
the
day.
clock
And
for
the,
y'all.
and the
Yeah, I worked
fucking
around the
the
clock for
machine
y'all.
fucked up.
The machine
on-
messed up
on the
Yeah.
middle of it.
The machine messed up. I worked around the clock for y'all on that one. I didn't go to sleep. I think for 48 hours. Yeah.
We went to the Wild, got a little coffee. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get no sleep on that job. That was cool though.
Appreciate
I
you
liked it.
coming
No,
through.
yeah, that shit was fire. I'm trying to think of who I first heard of y'all through.
Nico?
Nah, but Nico, dude, I think he was throwing.
He's
y'all
one of
name
the
out.
few people we follow.
Yeah.
Nico, right? Like just randos?
Yeah.
Not randos, but like just like regular
But he's
people.
been like to the shop like
Wedo Nico,
where-
right?
all the way.
Yeah.
in
Wait,
Webster.
Wedo? Yeah, we grew up
Yeah.
together. That's my dog.
He's
yeah,
been
he was
shopping.
on the
He'll
block
always
with
buy
us.
like all
yeah.
the OGs and shit.
Yeah, he was on
Shout
the
out
block
to
with us.
Nico.
Shout out to Nico.
He-
I love you,
He
brother.
sold us heat too. Like,
Yeah.
all four
Oh,
of them.
bro, what? He got some shit in
Nah,
his
he showed us
closet.
all white force.
Yeah, he got some shit. Oh, y'all are the ones that got those motherfuckers. I was supposed to get those.
Yeah, they're 8.5.
I was supposed to get those. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, you don't got nothing in your closet for me, cuz? He was like, I got this and I got that. And then he told me he got rid of them. And I was like, motherfucker, y'all got them
We saw
hoes.
them hoes right
Ain't
away.
that about a bitch? Oh, man. Yeah,
Hey,
me and
but-
Nico been doing it since we was kids.
Yeah.
Collecting shoes and
I'm
shit
about
like
to
that.
say, speaking of people's closets, bro, what's your top 5 in your closet? Because every now and then you be busting out some shit that I'd be like, what dude?
I got some of the low top Bears dunks. I fucks with those. The blue, I think, and the brown, if I'm not mistaken.
The
But I have-
Baby Bears?
Yeah, the baby
The
bears.
mid or the low?
The
No,
lows.
it's the
Or-
lows, the
yeah,
babies.
You got
lows.
the baby
Uh-huh.
ones?
Yeah, I got that.
Let's see.
I got those ones we were talking about the other day. I think they're the Lucky
Lucky Sevens. you
Lucky
have
Sevens. Yeah.
What are the ones you lost that you had at your mom's crib?
Oh man, I lost everything.
I remember you told us
Yeah,
last
my-
time, like, my phone is at my mom's house, bro.
Yeah, my brother used to take my shit. Bro, once he started wearing my size, I was his over.
You'll beat him or what?
Yeah, boy, he was he's a writer, graffiti writer. So he'll go fucking grab my
Barricades
shoes and
and
go
shit.
fucking. He'll go what you call it in them, go spray painting them and
Yeah.
shit. You know, he'll go hit up a wall in them hoes. Next thing you know, they're gone, bro.
Next thing you know, you got Eric Hayes dunks on fucking.
Fucking dude, bro.
Were you ever into like graffiti?
Yeah,
Like,
for
doing
sure.
that shit?
I just didn't know how to draw or anything like that, but I was
That
always
shit
into
seems
it.
hard as
Man,
fuck.
wait, I don't. Man, my brother's colorblind in that motherfucker can hit that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
It's crazy, bro. He's dope. I love him. He's one of the Hostel. Yeah, Hostel. He's one of the big writers in town. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to all the writers though, bro. They're very inspirational when it comes to what we do at the shop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you ever been to my shop, you'll see when you walk into the actual shop, there's a bunch of graffiti
Yeah.
pieces all over the place. You know what
Around
I'm
it,
saying?
yeah.
So, shout out to everybody that fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't fuck with me, you know what time it is. I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
So next year would it be like the 10-year anniversary
Nah. So I took like I took 2-year breaks.
from your brand?
Yeah, because I was dealing with partnerships, and those things take a toll on you. You
Now
know
you
what
got
I'm saying?
100% of it, or
No. I owned everything. I was just trying to help other people out and show them like
Bring him in.
yeah, show them how I'm doing stuff. And then like they have their own thing going, so I'm showing them like, yo, this is how you do things pretty much. I'm giving you my blueprint pretty much when you come fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anybody that's ever met me and been in my building, they've learned something from me.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying?
When
Like
you told me the small things, like to the Jeff Hamilton shirt, like never put your brand below like another one. Put 'em,
Yeah.
like
for sure, side by
to
side.
you
Yeah,
know what I
side
mean?
by side.
Like little shit like that shows me like why you're like where you're at. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
The input that
it's
I
like
have,
small details.
I tell everybody, I'm like, bro, you're getting $1 million worth of game. You know what I'm saying? Like, from me, no matter what it may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to toot my own horn, you know what I'm saying? But, like, my ego, when I say I can pull my ego out, this is like times that I pull my ego out. I'm like, bro, I've worked hard and I've studied these brands for a long time to learn these things. You know what I'm saying? So, those
you
are.
follow 0 people and you got 10K followers. That shows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's recent though. Those are all real people too. That's not like a fucking fraud ass following. You know what I'm saying? Like when we hit 10K, I was like, fire. I didn't know at 10K you
It's
could
your
get that
brand.
swipe
That's
up
what's
joint.
so dope about it. Like
People swipe up, go straight to your website. I was like, oh, we
the
lit,
swipe
we
up joint?
turned. Yeah, that's what happens, bro. I didn't know that. I was like, hell yeah. I'm not big on like social media, bro.
yeah, they
like,
say once you hit 10K, that
You get that
happens.
swipe up
That
joint,
swipe
yeah.
up shit.
You just swipe up. So say you post a shoe, you put the price on it, and swipe it up, bro. It goes straight to
It's like a shop.
straight to the buy. Puts it in the cart. I'm like, hell yeah, that's what's up. But learning how to work social media was one of the hardest things to do, and I still need to learn how to work social media. I know TikTok is busting right now, and I am on pause on that shit. You know what I'm
You
saying?
not fuck with TikTok?
Bro, I have an account. I just never like dove into it. You know what I'm saying? I started to, and then I was like, bro, this is another.
People like to see like
it's
the
another
printing
job,
setup,
bro.
like the whole
Yep.
printing process.
I be sleep on that shit, bro. I need to get somebody to help me with that shit, low key. But it's it's just me and my dog Max right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just me and him rocking at the shop. So I know other people that have like small teams for that. You know what I'm saying? Like that help them
just
with it.
focuses on the
Mhm.
TikTok or
Yeah. So the TikTok thing been smacking lately. I know that. I know people be gaining buku business over. Y'all have a TikTok? Y'all do?
I went viral once.
it's
Yeah.
just so hard.
Bro, that shit.
But you gotta be consistent.
You gotta
on
be
it.
consistent,
if not,
bro.
They're not gonna give you no love.
Mhm. Yeah, you gotta be consistent. That's one of the things that I suck at when it comes to social media, because I'm more old school. I'm more based like, yo, I'm gonna do it the guerrilla way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be in your face with it. My feet touch the concrete, the pavement every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want a hand-to-hand transaction. It's that block mentality. Like,
Yeah.
it's that me being on the block mentality.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I want
But
to
being on
see
the
these
block-
people and touch these people. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be able to reach them. You know what I'm saying? So.
I feel
for
like
sure.
making money on the block, it gives you that kind of business mindset too. Kind
Yeah.
Of like,
No, yeah, it does.
No, you know you got this money, you can't fuck off. You
The
gotta
internet
have
scares
this-
me, low key.
You said what?
The internet scares me, like
Mhm.
social media and all that shit, because it can be deleted at any point in given time. And when I've seen it happen to multiple people that have businesses, and then their business struggles after that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, it's hurting now, huh? Like you ain't out here with that voice no more. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the little Now you gotta be like You know what I'm saying? So I'm the guy. I don't need the You feel me? I'm like, yo, I want to do it like this, bro. Hand-to-hand transactions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting to know these people. They're coming in weekly. You know what I'm saying? To see what I got. Even if they don't buy nothing, they're still coming in weekly because they're like, yo, he's going to drop some shit, and I want that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't dropped in a minute, bro. A hot-ass minute.
So what do you usually keep in stock? Like
the one with I see the one where they're putting like the bullet inside the holster, like the Outlaw.
Yeah,
That one's sick.
for sure.
Don't mess with Texas.
Yeah. Right now, I'm actually, it's funny that y'all say that because I'm going through a transition right now to where I'm about to cut all my older designs off at the end of this year and bringing out a whole new line of things to where it's like you can't get none of my old shit no more. So if you ain't got the old shit, then
that's it.
that's it. Yeah, that's it. And I probably won't bring it back for a long while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
What about like? Have you thought about venturing into stores, or you like to keep it?
I
like,
did.
More.
I did
exclusive?
think y'all are one people that I did think of doing that, because my lease is up in January. I'm gonna stay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay on the block. But I mean that block good to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm staying.
If
over
it
there.
ain't broke, don't.
No dice. But my lease is up in January, and I was gonna take that route just so I could take a break and just
Kill time.
breathe. I'm getting a little bit older. You know, I want to be dad and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the biggest things on my plate right now is being a father. I want to be a present
There.
father. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a present father. But I did think about taking the break, bro, and I just like I don't see it being a smart idea for me right now.
Some people don't do good on breaks.
It's like you're almost
Yeah.
on the end, like the finish line's
I'm
right
close
here.
to
You're,
something.
like,
I feel it.
fucking,
You
like-
know what I'm saying? I
and then
feel
you're
it, bro.
gonna,
I'm like I'm close to
no, but
something.
you've been around what 8 years?
You're sacrificing
10
for
years?
Yeah, somewhere around there. I was telling
So
him I
you're
took
already
a 2 year,
established,
like
bro.
two
Like,
2 year
you're-
breaks.
Yeah, everybody
You got
knows
the
how.
sauce.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
So my thing is just to stop releasing everything and start somewhere fresh. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not getting in the repetitive
Have
mode.
like
of,
seasonal drops.
Yeah,
or
I
like,
was
you know how
thinking-
Supreme does, like
Mhm.
winter,
Fall, winter,
fall,
summer,
and
spring.
summer,
Yeah.
spring.
Yeah, getting back into that. I strayed away from that, bro, because I just got tired of the. I get tired of going by what the book says you gotta go by. It's outlaw. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's outlaw. I'm
Yeah,
like,
break
we
the
not.
rules.
Yeah, bro. I'm not. I don't like doing the whole seasonal thing. My favorite time of the year is summertime. I
Same.
love summertime. You know what I'm saying? Like I
When's your
love
birthday?
January. I'm an Aquarius.
Okay.
Yeah,
January
summertime. 31st.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm crazy. But what you call it? I love summertime. That's when I drop the most. And if you
You
don't,
get active.
bro, I'll be active. You know what I'm saying? Like wintertime, I'm chilling. I haven't even dropped sweats yet, but you know it's still hot over here. You feel me? Everybody, when you dropping sweats? When you dropping sweats?
hot
I'm
out
like,
here,
bro,
dog.
it's hot till December. I'm still in these hair-on pressed-on joints. You know what I'm saying?
So like, what can
hot.
a customer expect to see when they go into Outlaw? Like, what kind of?
So right now, a lot of raunchiness. I got some titties on shirts. You know what I'm saying? I'm
You
trying
kind of
to
go against the grain, right?
Yeah, most def, bro.
I
There's
love that.
I love
yeah,
that too.
most def. I've been wanting to throw a vagina on a shirt, just like a big old vagina, like a realistic joint. You know what I'm saying? You like that, bitch? You like that, bitch?
You gonna be rocking that?
Hell yeah! But how crazy would that be? You know what I'm saying? Like just a big old realistic vagina on that hoe.
With
Have you
the
ever
shade
seen that?
though,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You feel me? You
Yeah.
feel me? Yeah. See, he would have did great at the shop, bro. Need 2 jobs now. But yeah,
You have records in there too.
yeah,
mean,
so we do
Okay.
records. Yeah, I'm really big into records, bro. I love records. I've collected records since I was
When
like
people ask me, I always
Yeah.
Hey,
like,
do you
Yeah.
ever been to telephone? Check out the records over there, the flea market.
Yeah, he.
Oh, I thought you meant
So-
telephone, like telephone. Like
So
what
the
a
store
girl's
where I
get.
found you,
girls
at,
get.
remember buying records? The guy on telephone owns that store.
Which one?
Remember I found you a long time ago, and we were buying records.
Oh, with
He
Bob.
Bob.
found
Yeah,
he,
with Bob.
He owns.
Yeah.
Bob owns that
Bob?
little whole
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
on
for
telephone.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
the
his,
guy that
that's
came
his
in
other
here?
trap.
Oh no! He's bald, old guy. He's
Yeah.
bald,
White
has
man?
glasses,
Mhm.
white
With
man.
glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gave me a PS2 game.
Bob's dope.
Yeah.
You got Hey, if you don't know Bob,
Have you seen his shop at telephone?
Yeah.
He got some bangers.
He
He
got some-
I was in there the other day and I was just thinking about. I was like,
Hey,
vinyls. I was like, I wonder if I'll be in here. I'm pretty sure.
no,
he-
yeah, I seen
Bob
him
is
at
like
Bob's first store.
a hidden gem, bro. If you
Yeah.
don't know about Bob and you collect
He has
records,
all kinds of
you better
Funko
get to, hey,
Pops.
bro. What?
He has the whole DBZ.
Hey,
set.
low
I
key,
was
that's
like,
where I be getting my Michael Jackson stuff.
Bob's the G.
Bob, he be having some
No,
crazy
so I go in
stuff.
there, right?
Bob
This-
is the man,
Yeah.
bro.
This is like 2 weeks ago. I go in there. This is when I was sending y'all videos.
Yeah.
Remember? And I go in there. I'm like, hey, there's a teenage mutant. Like, there's a game out here that's just solo. It was just a game, just sitting on the top of some shit. I was like, I don't think it's supposed to be here. I was trying to be like a good Samaritan and like, hey, there's a game out here. Here, like, take it and put it up wherever it goes. He's like, oh, you found it out there? You can have it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I can have it. It's a it's a Ninja Turtles game
Yeah.
for PS2, but it wasn't nothing crazy. But he was like, you can have it. You found it out there, you can have it. All right, Bob, I'll take it.
He's the man, bro.
Yeah,
He's
nah,
cool
he-
people, dog.
He's cool, and he has some
He gave
crazy
me the game.
collectibles.
Yeah, just keep it.
He's just like y'all. You go in there, you spend some money with him. He's like, so no, go ahead and hook you up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
every time. Like,
And he had a bunch of Funko Pops. I was about to go crazy, and
No,
I was
yeah,
like,
be
he-
careful. I'm like, be
Yeah,
careful.
I know.
He's gonna eat you up.
He has some crazy Funko Pops.
he had,
bro.
some
gonna
good,
eat
he had
you
the
up.
De La Hoya. Remember I
Yeah,
took you to De La Hoya?
he has that. He had a Ryan Garcia little and the Mike Tyson one.
I got
too.
one Funko Pop, bro. It's the Biggie joint.
Big
Oh,
John.
The Notorious B.I.G.
I found one at Marshall's
One of my
in a
homies
big
gave it to
ass
me.
set, and I didn't take it. It was $10.
One of my homies gave it to me. He was like, this was worth a little bit of money, Isaac. Just letting you know. I was like, all right. But he does, what's the name of that place far? The Pulga, the
Coles.
Trader's Village.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that
My
one.
homie does the Funko Pops over there, and bro, he was showing me some of the shit that he has, how much it is. I was like, I didn't know these little John, cause I like Dunnies and shit. Like, You remember when Kid Robot was doing all the little dunnies
Yeah,
and stuff? Those toys,
yeah.
I collect those. You know what I'm saying? Still,
Dang, you still have some? of
bro, I
those?
have buku. My daughter loves them things when she comes to my house, bro. She's like, yo, what is this?
Some,
What is
some,
this?
some,
I'm like, you ain't never
somebody
gonna see
gave,
this.
Some random gave him you know how Kid Robot did the Looney Tunes collab?
Yup.
And they did all the Looney Tunes
Mhm.
and Robot.
Yeah,
Somebody
with the
gave him a
cigarettes and
It
whole
wasn't a
bunch.
rhino. It was Laugh.
Oh, it was Laugh. Oh shit!
Wait, what
Uh,
laugh?
Laugh.
You know
Big
Laugh.
Laugh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, my dog? He just
He
got
gave
out
me
too. What's
Bro,
up,
he
laugh?
gave me a whole collection of Kid Robot.
He was on that shit.
Looney Tunes.
He was on
yeah.
that shit.
I don't
Yeah.
know what they're worth, and I
Yeah.
told him I'm the type of person. If I tell you I'm not gonna sell it, I'm not gonna sell it. Like
Yeah.
that's just my word is my everything, right?
Laugh was on that
It's
shit.
your
So
balls.
he's like,
Uh-huh.
bro, you can have this shit.
Laugh, come to the shop, bro.
He
I know
comes
you
every
ain't
other
been.
day.
I
Time
know.
over
Yeah,
here.
but I don't know if he's still on his. You know.
Nah, he on his Grizzly.
No, I'm saying like on.
On his horny shit.
Nah,
yeah.
wait, that too. We used to be.
Yeah,
I don't know if my
is.
dog's on house arrest or not. You know, I know he
Nah,
just got
nah,
out.
he
and
just
shit.
got out.
Okay,
He
cool.
got,
He got off
3-4
our
months
house
ago.
arrest.
Okay, cool. God bless, brother. His brother be coming to my shop and fucking with me.
Flav?
Bro. Yeah, for sure.
He
I
just
love
hit me up
Flav.
today.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
Flav pulled up when we
Yep.
was yeah.
I love
right,
Flav, bro.
right.
Yeah, that's
I love
my
Laugh
boy.
too,
Shout out
dog.
to Laugh and Flav.
Yeah.
Real niggas.
For sure. Laugh, come
Yeah.
by the shop, bro.
So he gave me a whole bunch of
Overdue.
these toys, bro. He's like, you got, like, he's big on kids.
He's very big on gifts as well, bro. And he
Yeah.
loves his daughter with the
Yeah,
pat, bro.
yeah,
Before I had my kid, he kind of showed me what it was like to really love his daughter, bro. He dropped everything for that little girl. I was like, oh shit, like you really. Fuck meeting with you, Isaac. I ain't got time for that shit. Right now. I gotta go deal with this shit right now. I'm like, oh, okay, man, that's what's up, you know?
Yeah, he gave me all these, and then he gave me a badass. What was it, like a bear brick, the girl one?
Oh yeah.
He had a bunch of good, bro.
He
Yeah.
had a badass bear. He sold it to me for 100. The market is like 300 on this little bear brick.
Love, laugh, bro.
And he told me, bro, if you sell it, I'm gonna be fucked up. But if you're keeping it for your daughter, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, I'm not.
Oh, you got a little girl?
Yeah, I got she's about to be 9,
Oh shit.
and I got a 2-year-old son.
Damn. What
Yeah,
about
she
you?
was like 47.
Got a
Wait, were those the
dog.
ones that came in that day?
Yeah,
With
yeah.
the
With the outfits. Remember he gave me those buzz?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my little
Wait, say
boy.
buzz, buzz.
Yeah, he kept saying
I got a
buzz.
Nah.
dog,
A dog. Hell yeah.
but maybe soon.
Me?
I got a daughter, yeah.
My dog.
Eh.
Hey.
So I always ask this on this podcast. It's completely off subject, you know what I mean? But do you believe in like aliens or like?
Oh, like
Have you ever
like
had
weird
a,
shit?
Have you ever had a
Hell yeah.
what is it?
He said, like, weird
Extraterrestrial
You ever done
experience?
mushrooms? You ever done mushroom
You
shit?
meet with a different entity.
Hell yeah, I
You-
believe
Do you
in that
believe in
shit.
there's like other beings out there?
Yeah, we live in a bubble. You know what I'm saying?
We're
Like,
flat Earth?
all that, you know what I'm saying? Stuff in the head, bro. Yeah, we live.
Have you
we-
ever done DMT or not?
I tried it one time. I wasn't fucking with it though. Everything was kind of like pixelated, kind of like it was like
It's like you're in the Matrix almost.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like the little that shit was crazy. It tripped me out. I was looking at the tree and it looked like digi camo. I was like, what the fuck
What?
going on right now? Yeah, I was
Mhm.
like, but yeah, I don't really fuck with the DMT like that. You're only supposed to feel that 2 times in your life. You're only supposed to feel it when you're born and when you die. Those are the only 2 times you're supposed to feel that feeling.
Supposed to.
Because
Yeah,
you go
supposed to.
Because your
from
body releases it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah,
What?
those are the only 2
Yeah.
times you're supposed to feel that. So
you,
I
you
tried
meet
it
with a
once.
different
I
entity.
didn't
or
do a
they
lot
say.
of it. I just barely did a little bit, and I was just like, nah, I'm good on this, bro. I'm not feeling this. I was like, I don't want to know what it feels like to be born or die in the middle of me being alive.
Alive.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I'm
But
good.
you felt it a little bit.
Yeah, I felt it a little bit, bro. The things changed and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay. I tried all kinds of shit.
You heard the ayahuasca
Yeah.
shit that they be doing?
For sure. I definitely
They
want to
say
try
that
some
changes
of that.
people's lives.
I definitely want to try some of
I
that.
wanna
What
try
is
some of
that?
too.
Yeah.
That's
Is-
whenever
is-
they go and they babysit you, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
In Arizona?
I don't know exactly what it is. I just know you do DMT in the middle of it.
In the-
and
Yeah.
There's different ones. They have the toad where remember
Yeah,
Eric Anders was
That's
telling
the
us
one
about it?
That's the one I saw.
That one's in Brazil or Mexico?
I don't know.
Mexico.
Both.
Yeah.
I think
Mexico.
both.
But you're inside the little house thing,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, it's like a
And they-
teepee, right?
Yeah, like the little teepee. Yeah.
they say it's helped people with like PTSD and,
And
like,
depression.
Man, I got that shit, bro.
depression and all types of shit.
I
Like
got
got-
that shit
I
too.
got both
I'm
of
like, I got
them
that shit too. I got a little bit of everything. Yeah.
So do you believe in aliens?
Definitely. You're looking at one. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? We're not the
Not
same.
from
I am a
this-
Martian. Yeah. Big Weezy Wee.
So what's next for Outlaw? I know Space City collab. But
Yeah, I'm down with that for sure.
Would kill it.
Maybe
I don't
bring
know.
some.
You know what my thoughts are all the time when it comes to Outlaw? I'm like, when's this shit gonna die?
It ain't.
It ain't.
Outlaw don't die.
Nah. I'm like, when's this shit gonna die? I'm like, that's crazy. You know what
I
I'm saying?
think you already
You need to
have
get that
that.
tattooed on your stomach. Bro.
Do the Pac, just
The
fucking
Pac.
thug life, but
Yeah.
outlaw.
Why not? Bro, Outlaw
I
is
always
a,
think
a
that from
brand
time to
that's
time. I'm like, man,
everlasting.
That's
when is this
such a
shit
perfect
gonna die?
name.
Yeah, it's
And
everlasting.
Yeah,
It's
for
not
sure.
gonna go nowhere, bro.
I thought about that too. I'm like,
And
man,
you
that
have,
shit
like,
will
a
it could
LLC
stay
and
here
everything?
forever. You know what I'm saying?
You have LLC. Well, yeah. You have
Yeah, I got all
LLC.
that shit. LLC.
So you're outlaw, like,
It's crazy when I be out.
have there?
And people don't even know me as Isaac. They're
Yeah,
like, yo, that's outlaw right
I've
there.
seen
I'm like, what the fuck?
I've seen people don't even know your
Bro, last
name.
time I was
Bro.
calling you Isaac, and he's like, "That's not Isaac. That's Outlaw." I'm like,
There's
bro,
two Isaacs.
his
There's
name is
PTG.
PTG, yeah.
Well, people call it Space
sure.
City too. Like,
Bro,
hey,
that shit's crazy, right?
Space City,
That
huh?
shit's crazy, huh? Shit, y'all just talking about the pool guy. We were like,
Yeah,
hey,
the
Space
pool
City?
guy.
Bro, that shit's wild, bro. I be at the randomest places. Take, for example, when I was backstage at that Maxo Playboy Cardi and Uzi show,
Oh, yeah.
people in the crowd were, outlaw, outlaw. I was like, the fuck? I was like, bro, we ain't even that big yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn.
that's crazy. But anywhere I go now, like,
That God Bless the Trap changed.
oh, bro, that changed the
everything.
game.
Yeah, that
What?
changed
hey,
the
Crick
game.
was wearing that shirt every
That changed the
day.
game for me, bro. Like a
God bless the
motherfucking
trap.
simple. I didn't know
And
what I
it
was
was
doing.
the- it
I didn't know
was-
what I was doing, bro.
It
I
was when
literally,
that 56 nights was
I don't know
like,
you know the vibes. That's what I dropped it, bro. That's what God blessing all the trap niggas. Yeah, yeah, bro. That was it's stuff like that. You gotta learn how to strike. You know what I'm saying? When
Take,
they hit,
advantage of the-
because everybody's hearing it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's listening to it. Like those, you gotta seize that moment, bro. And you gotta really take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about capitalizing at the
Yeah,
right time.
what, bro? And then I
timing,
think I dropped the
timing
Trust
is-
No One right in
Oh,
the
yeah,
midst of that.
I love that
So
one.
it's just
Trust
you?
No One was first, no? Or
It was I don't remember.
I
It was
think,
so long
I remember I
ago.
seen Trust No One, and I was like,
They were
But I'm
both
saying
around
I
the
seen
same
Solo.
time.
you?
Doman
Yeah,
was wearing
Solo.
that a lot. The
Solo
Trust
Dolo.
No One.
Yeah, I gave Doman a
Uh-huh.
huge pack when he
Yeah.
first started running. Him and then his brother. I remember his brother being like, "Damn, bitch, you got all that shit." I'm like, "Here's some for your brother too." You know what I'm saying? Like, hell
Brothers
yeah.
boxing and shit. Right?
Yeah, that was at their house. I think it was over here on this side of town actually.
Yeah, Metal Bro.
They had the 2-story
It was
joint
over here.
Yeah.
By Chavez.
I remember. I think they had like a boat in the driveway or some shit like that. I went and dropped, bro. I was dropping packs off on everybody, bro. Like everybody.
So you're
I wasn't
doing
making
a lot
no
of
money.
promo
You was packs to
to
go
get the
before
brand
packs
out
to
there,
go.
right?
Yeah, I
No.
what? That's my dog. That's my. You know how they be like, that's my little bro. I don't ever want to say that's my little bro, but that's my bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
shout out to Isaac, bro. He's held it down with me longer than
I thought y'all were related for
a
the
lot.
longest
Everybody
time.
thinks we're related. I'm like, he's the
Y'all kinda
prettier.
look alike.
He's a taller, prettier, handsome
He's a
version.
taller
of me.
version of you.
Yeah, I'm like, that's the taller version.
I would
love
say
Isaac,
prettier,
bro.
but
You heard me.
You
I'm
heard
gonna
me?
give you that one, bro.
I love Isaac, bro. He's one of the ones that
With
came
the
to my
pearls
shop,
on my
actually
neck.
learned everything, bro, and burnt off with it and did what he was supposed to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a staple now. He made a name for himself. Everybody knows who he is when it comes to these shoes and
Yeah.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I do feel like he needs to apply pressure though.
yeah, he be on
This
that
dude,
shit.
like-
if you, I know you watching. I know you
Yeah, I
listening.
know you
so
gonna listen
your
to that.
ass need to get up
Isaac,
early.
put that
you need to
shit
get up
on,
early.
bro.
Yeah, for
Because people are
sure.
waiting for you.
Most
You got people.
He knows that though.
Whenever you have
He
a
knows
product that people want,
He knows he's
you
great.
have to put it out.
Yeah.
right?
He knows he's great.
And sometimes
He's
like
always
when,
known
when
he
a-
was great.
When a person knows that they're great, they take time off because
Yeah.
they know that they got that time. But in reality, time waits for nobody.
Isaac got the sauce.
You know what I mean?
He's
Exactly.
saucy. I love it.
Yeah.
He's always, when I met Isaac, bro, it wasn't just like, oh, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I peeped him from a distance, you know what I'm saying? Pause, I ain't on that shit, you know what I'm saying? But when I peeped him, I was like, yo, homie got the sauce right here. Like, I need to, and you know,
Get
the
with
way
him.
I met him was at a party, and he was just standing around. And I went to go do something, and I was like, hey, bro, sit right here for me right quick, you know what I'm saying? Behind my booth, I'm selling clothes. He sat there, came back, chunked him some socks. That's how we built the relationship. It was strategic for me at the time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I met Pax at Bombshells.
I know how to
literally.
be.
Oh yeah.
I know who. If I see something and I'm like, yo, that's fire. My eyes and my brain aren't telling me that for no reason. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, if I fuck with you and I don't know who you are, I don't even know a lick of you. Like, I don't know nothing about you, and my brain's telling me that you're a dope person. I'm like, all right, bet. Let me go ahead and try to maneuver with my
Yeah.
brain. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what we do all the time.
yeah, for sure, it's tactic. You
It's
know what I'm
energy,
saying?
too.
Energy,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure, most definitely.
Like with the sponsorships and all the fighters, we're very tactical. Me and Jill be like,
Yeah, I
hey,
mean,
this person brings this to the table. Let's
Homie
work with
yesterday
them.
wanted to
Or
get
like,
sponsored.
yeah, see,
oh, Anthony.
he even asked Gio. He's like, how do I go about getting sponsors? But
Some keep
These-
knocking
That's,
motherfuckers
that's
out.
what I said.
Yeah.
Keep climbing the rankings. We'll
these guys are like very particular on that too. Like who what sponsors they sponsor. Because in my head, I'm like. I'm like telling them like, yo, nigga, sponsor this motherfucker
it
right
feels
now.
good, right?
please.
'Cause it
Like
feels
this
good.
motherfucker just laid this nigga out. Like sponsor him right now.
Don't work like
But
that,
then
though.
Then he gets laid out the next one, and you're like, damn.
yeah, but he's like, nah, like it doesn't work that way. And in the time that you're sitting there
It's
watching
cool.
the fights, you're like, bro, this motherfucker is it. You know, this is the
We
next.
like to see him.
Hang on, bro.
motherfucker-
My girl's asking me if
You're
I'm
good.
alright. My bad. Hold on.
Nah, you're good.
We
tell
like
him.
I don't want to get in no trouble.
We like to see people grind it out. I don't like to see motherfuckers just hand this shit to an easy route. I don't want to see like maybe lose, win, whatever, right? But I want to see like what you have to offer.
Where your heart at?
Where your heart at?
Yeah. No, for sure. Most definitely. I can dig that.
But it's cool,
1,000%.
like having people asking, like, can you
To get
sponsor
sponsored?
me?
Yeah,
Like
for
they
sure.
want us to sponsor you. Like,
I've
that's
had
dope.
multiple people ask me to sponsor them. DJs, artists, musicians.
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't
No,
hurt.
it don't
But the reason
it
I've
gotta
never
make sense.
the reason I've never sponsored anybody is because it don't make sense. I'm like, are you really down for the shit, or do you just want the free shit? Exactly.
Yeah.
And most of the time, they're never down for the
Yeah, they
shit,
just
bro.
want the
They
free
just want the free shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to like acts. So say I sponsor you, I don't want nobody else touching you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I don't want nobody else's shit on your body, because we're gonna build a relationship to where you can start charging these other people to wear their shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know no part of that game yet. You're just gonna keep taking that free shit from people, and that's not cool. You know what I'm
Hell yeah.
saying? So
For sure.
just teaching people how to move as a business. You know what I'm saying? Like especially if that's what you're trying to involve yourself in, business. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, market yourself correctly. Like it costs now. My time costs now. You know what I'm saying? Like not for y'all. I love y'all, but for people that I don't fuck
It's
with.
gonna be 10 bands, my nigga.
What? I've had people come to me and ask me to. I had this guy come to me one time and he was like, yo, I want to do what you do. I want to take it to Atlanta. And I'm like, all right, bet. Just give me 100 bands and I'll show you the whole play. You know what I'm saying? The whole playbook. I ain't doing no tripping. He, nah, I'm good. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. Still hits me to this day. Man, I should have made that play
He
with
would have
you.
been. He already.
He would already
Now
been.
it's
He already made it back.
200,
He would already made it
nigga.
back, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main thing, is just like being on top of your game. So you,
Making the
I know
right
my
moves.
worth now, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do shit.
You
for
gotta
it.
know your worth. in
Yeah,
this
I know
game.
my worth now, bro. This game taught me my worth. I was like,
I'm pretty sure you done shit for free for me.
yeah,
before
for
you
sure.
died.
What? I still do
Exactly.
shit for free for
Exactly.
people. If I fuck with you, I'm doing it for free. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Or for the base price,
Or like you
like
said,
what I
giving
get it
care
for.
packages out. Like
Yup.
people don't understand that.
I don't really give
They
too
don't-
much care packages out anymore, bro. I'm like, yo, if you support me, support me. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, you know how many CDs I bought of yours when I was a kid? You know how many fucking whatever it is that you done and I've bought, you know what I'm saying? Art pieces. Y'all got a line out there now, bro.
Yeah.
That's just fire.
Yeah.
What time do y'all open back up at?
3:45.
Bro, it's 4:15. You want to
So
wrap this
we're
John
about
up?
to wrap it
We
up,
could
my
do a
boy.
second part later on down the road, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
we'll
I could
touch
talk
back
all
on it.
fucking
We're gonna
day,
touch back
bro.
on it.
Hopefully we had that collab done by then. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
We'll
Then we
have it
come back
done.
with that joint.
We'll talk about it right now in a minute.
Okay.
Tell the people where to find you on Instagram and where they
At
can find you.
OUTLVW, at OUTLVW713. That's the Instagram. I don't really fuck with too much other shit, but if you're looking for me, that's where you can find me at. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to catch me in person and get this energy, come to 1617 West Timer Road. All in the mix, just like your bitch, you heard.
Yep.
Push up on me, come get that energy. I got you. You know what I'm
You're-
talking about?
You
You're
feel him down?
When's the
come
next
holla at my
party?
boy.
When's the next party?
Friday. This Friday, tomorrow.
No
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Yeah, tomorrow. So y'all come
Space
through
Station
if
is
y'all
pulled
want.
up?
Yeah, if y'all want, come
What
through.
y'all doing tomorrow? Oh, what's up? Yeah.
Yeah, we got some shit though.
For
You're-
sure. We'll talk
Girl,
about
we
it.
party?
shaking they
Is
booties.
that a custom
Like,
party?
yeah, but you don't have to dress up. You you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
talking about
Be,
come
hey,
on.
be Mitch. Be Mitch. We're gonna put him like a hard dick.
Well, appreciate y'all for kicking the Space City. We'll see y'all next week.
Love.
All in the building.
Appreciate you, man.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Peace
man.
out.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, man? It's Dope Man, the Body Your God, and right now you kicking it with Space City Collective right in the Southeast.
You're now kicking it with Space City. That's right.
Yo, what's going down? It's that boy T, the screwed up SA, and you now kicking it with Space City Podcast.